Hello and welcome to the Mario Kart World Knockout Tour Streamer Showdown, sponsored by Nintendo. I'm Nash.
And I'm Jane, and today we're bringing you all the action from an epic influencer face-off featuring 24 of your favourite gaming and variety streamers.
Our collection of racers will be taking on all 8 rallies in Mario Kart World's new Knockout Tour mode. In Knockout Tour, courses run back-to-back, transforming each race into a chaos-filled feat of endurance. Each rally includes 6 distinct legs, and at the end of each leg, drivers at the back of the pack are automatically eliminated.
24 become 20, 20 become 16, and we continue to lose 4 races at each gated checkpoint until the final leg, where the top 4 drivers battle it out for podium finishes.
And joining me and Jane in the studio to provide expert analysis and insight between the races are our shoutcasters for the day, Jules and Mike.
Hello, how's it going? Yes, we've got our commentary microphones. It's a beautiful day here in the Mushroom Kingdom, and we're ready for some racing.
Sorry, you don't understand how excited he is.
I'm so excited.
He specifically requested these microphones. He hasn't put it down yet.
I love it.
We have other mics.
Yeah, I know, but these are the professional. I'm a professional. I need the professional gear.
I've met you before.
I've got the professional bow tie.
Okay. Yeah, you got to have the mic to match the checker bow tie. Absolutely.
Get involved.
Plus, we've got some helpful segments sprinkled throughout our coverage that'll help you improve your own in-game karting skills.
Now, our competitors aren't just racing for bragging rights. As well as the honour of being crowned the Streamer Showdown champion, the racer who comes out on top, having accumulated the most points by the end of the Knockout Tour, will win a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Universal Orlando, home of Super Nintendo World.
I really wish we could win that, because I would really like to go myself.
I feel like we're somehow not eligible. Unfair, frankly.
Yeah, that is a shame. But all 4 members of the team that has the highest total points score at the end of the 8th race will be considered team victors, taking with them the clout and prestige of the showdown, as well as a unique commemorative trophy.
Speaking of teams, let's meet the first of them.
On the red team, we've got Isabella Grace, Sunpie, Lucy Flight, and Kostler. And on the green team, we've got Becky Amon, Tubbo, Orange Juice TV, and Mac Griffiths.
And now for our Race 1 race preview, it's over to Jules and Mike.
Now, some say that the 1993 European Grand Prix was the greatest battle in motorsport, but I think we're going to set a new high watermark today here on the Streamer Showdown. What do you reckon, Jules?
I mean, I always say that to you. I text you constantly.
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night, that fact. So it's strange there that we're going to usurp it. This is going to be great.
I think so. I think so. Super exciting. Knockout Tour is obviously the brand new way to play in Mario Kart World. I absolutely adore it. It's so tense, so exciting, and that elimination just ratchets things up another level.
How good are you at it?
I'm pretty good, actually. I've never won online, but I've come second several times.
Oh, that's good. We're getting a little badge.
Yeah, I know. Yet again, I'm not eligible for the prize either. Otherwise, I would be in here and racing for that holiday.
Yeah. I am terrible under pressure, and certainly in Mario Kart, it's not my game, but it is going to be.
Well, hopefully it's these guys' game, because there's a lot on the line.
Right, so first of all, we have the Golden Rally. So we're just going to break down some of the tracks. Now, leg 1 is going to be Desert Hills, which is obviously a remake of a course from Mario Kart DS. Now, the theme is, of course, desert. Be a bit weird.
Makes sense.
If it wasn't. So obviously got sand, outcrops and stuff like that, like in Monument Valley, and ruins. Enemies, the Conch Doors.
Yep.
Classic. And Bully, and features obviously Yoshi's drive-through, overhead railway, and power lines which you can rail ride on, which is kind of what you want for speed, eh?
Indeed. Second, we'll have Mario Bros Circuit, which is a US-influenced Grand Prix circuit.
Your milieu.
Yeah, exactly. It's my world. You are going to have to deal with Conch Doors again and Piranha Plants, and I think the thing to watch out for is the elevated raceway, which is super easy to fall off of. So keep an eye on that.
Leg 3 is Choco Mountain, which is a remake of a course from Mario Kart 64. Now, I've got some, potentially upsetting news, which is that it is less chocolatey than previous iterations. Mike, what are we to do?
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's fine, because the chocolate was always the thing that got me in those Choco Mountain levels. So I think.
But what a way to go, Mike!
I know, it would be a treat to be encased in chocolate.
Slurry. I mean, if you're going to go,
if you are going to go, that's the way to go. Yeah, indeed.
Delicious but deadly.
Indeed. We've got Moo Moo Meadows up next, which is a remake of the course from Mario Kart Wii. Obviously, lots of cows, lots of Moo Moos in there, some fire piranha plants on trucks that you need to deal with. with some traffic in there. Cow sheds, hay bales, that sort of thing. And Yoshi's drive-thru as well if you want to grab some dash food.
Yeah. A little bit of a snack. Okay, and then leg 5, which is Mario Circuit, which is reimagined classic course, obviously, that first appeared in Super Mario Kart. We all know this. I think this is pretty straightforward.
It's the classic. Way back to the beginning, the OG.
The OG, one of your faves. All right, and what's the final one?
Well, from an OG to Acorn Heights, which is a brand new circuit for this game. It's a sort of woodland, treetop, tree houses sort of vibe. There's wigglers in there, there's skeeters, lots of giant flowers, rolling acorns. So watch out.
Have you been crushed by a giant rolling nut?
Never before, but there's a first time for everything, Jules. One of the key things to bear in mind...
Is it in your dream journal? You're manifesting it for this year.
What is in my dream is grabbing those rail rides on the wooden rails, because that's the way to, particularly in the final part of the course, that's the way to get an advantage.
What nice save from my clear tangenting. Well done, Mike.
The engines are running and our racers are ready. Let's head to the track for race 1.
Right, okay.
Here we have it. Race number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are in the Desert Hills area.
Yes. I have a feeling that because there is such an amazing prize at stake, this is going to be way more chaotic than any online race you've ever had.
I mean, it's always fairly chaotic, but yeah, I think you're probably right. I think what's really interesting, though, is that I do think talented players are going to come through. Just don't be fooled by the chaos. There are skills at work here, and you will see the better players work their way to the front.
And because, like normally for me, I'm always at the back and then I pull like a Hail Mary. But you can't do that here, because if you're at the back, that's it, done, you're gone.
Well, you know, if the Mario Kart world gods smile on you in terms of item selection, you can often make a recovery. I think the other thing that players are going to have to bear in mind is that there's a really powerful slipstream effect, so if you can tuck in behind another racer, you'll work your way up the field. Here we go, though. We've got CPK here.
My favourite thing is watching people's faces when they play video games. It's a gift that never stops giving.
I like the ones who stick their tongues out.
Oh, yeah.
So CPK's in trouble here. He needs to be 20th or better at the next checkpoint, but he's currently 21st. But he's still in the pack, and as you can see, he's using that slipstream effect. Rav's here, up in third place, looking like a strong contender already. I mean, it's going to shake out over the course of many, many rounds, but it's interesting to see who's fast at the beginning.
And Rav was basically saying there, like, come on, guys, we're supposed to be like a team, at least help each other out.
Yeah,
it's quite like they're supposed to be working together a little bit.
Yeah.
I love this bit. Look, literally the same face as character there.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Matthew and Ryan out there in the first checkpoint. I think you're right. The team thing is going to be a really big factor here. So obviously, when you're playing Knockout Tour on your own, it's every person for themselves. Mm-hmm. But actually, and in life. But here they are working as a team, and there's going to be the option for sort of team strategy. And I think we're going to see that play out as they get to grips with this stuff.
I mean, there's just so much going on every single screen. It's hard to kind of work out like what's the most important strategy like in that moment. But I think just avoid most. It's tough.
Try and avoid the obstacles. I think try and make the most of your power-ups. Don't hang on to power-ups for too long. It can be tempting if you've got something good to be waiting for the best opportunity. No. But here we go, Sunpie here using the bullet bill and making big moves. She's got to be 16th or better at the next checkpoint, so she needs to use it straight away. Yeah. And obviously it's not long before then you get some more item boxes.
And they're fast, and they respawn super quickly as well, because like obviously in previous Mario Kart games, like if someone's sniped in front of you, you nick the box. It doesn't really matter so much here, because actually they come super fast.
They do, yeah. And you really want to aim for those double boxes as well, just to get
the double.
Because
what would be your two favourites?
Well, I think one you see quite often in the mid pack is a combination of Bullet Bill and the Mega Mushroom, which is super useful because you get that kind of momentum up the field, and then you're able to just crush everyone who's around you. So it's super useful. But actually, mushrooms are also extremely useful, and I think strategically used, if you use them to head out onto the areas that aren't the track where normally you would be slowed down, if you've got a mushroom, you can make a little shortcut and use those mushrooms. That's a real sort of strategy play. Here we go, we've got a bit of the Choco Mountain chocolate to avoid. And Ollie is the Orion sound there with the bullet bill, and
that's done him
looking
good.
safe. Not so good here. Over here with
so close! Oh no, look! Oh.
And that is Knockout Tour all over, unfortunately. That's the tension of it. It is, I think, such a cool new way to play Mario Kart, and I love the tension of it. It is like a 12-minute long stressed nightmare.
Is that something you like to do in your spare time?
Yeah, constantly. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing. I feel like everyone's kind of like really starting to like hone in and like figure out what they need to be doing, because there is that sort of, oh, no, I was saying that, forget it. There we go. Martin's just been electrocuted. Everyone's been electrocuted.
Well, this is
Not
the
gone
thing.
well.
You know,
Come on,
sometimes
Rav.
you can get hit by multiple power-ups at
There's
once.
too
and
much
you
happening,
tumble
like-
down the order.
And of course, like every time like the boxes come up, there's like a mad flurry of like bin off whatever you've got like
Yeah,
in your thing. It
absolutely,
just ends
yeah.
up becoming. I have no idea what's going on at this.
This is looking good for Solidarity
Oh,
here.
yep.
He's got the bullet bill. He needs to make it up to 12th. He is
Oh.
now in 10th, 8th. And he's got
Wow.
some mushrooms.
Yeah.
Ravs is lagging behind. I was expecting a good performance from Ravs. He's a serious Mario Kart player. But that is just showing the standard of Mario Kart World that is on display today.
Yeah, and like, different strategy here, obviously with the
Yeah, from Tubbo.
trying a new way.
I like it.
Oh,
Lean
yeah.
into it. That's how it used to be right back in the SNES days, using this sort of like leaning into the corners to
It
help give you
helps
the
you
momentum.
steer better.
I
We
think
all
it
know
does.
that's factually correct.
It's all, you know, it's all a psychological game, and I think the leaning is definitely helping here.
I also feel like because they're kind of because basically it's now like they're kind of going up against their peers. There is that like added pressure where like if they're just playing online, you can be like, well, I'm really good at this. Like it's fine. There's a little bit of like
They're on the
there's a
biggest
little bit
stage
of
of all.
pride. Biggest
Jules.
stage
They
of
are
all.
on the biggest stage of all. And Chocolate Kieran here, making sure he's getting those stunts for those extra boosts. It's super important to get your drifts right, get those blue sparks, get the stunts done so that you get that extra boost. And make sure you're deploying mushrooms at points where you can take shortcuts.
Yeah, I mean it's fully chaotic. Where they've got to be 8s or better at this point. Come
Yeah,
on,
and in the
Martin.
little wood. Yeah, come on.
Come on, he's getting big. He can do it. Maybe.
Taking that shortcut. Oh, the
no.
lightning!
I hate that.
It throws
I
everyone
mean,
off.
when it's not me
throws
doing
everyone
it,
off.
it's great when I do it.
I've seen
Annoying
no
when
cow
someone else-
collisions though. This is great. Like great animal welfare from our players. I think it's
Which is
excellent
definitely
work.
what they're thinking at this moment.
Yeah,
It's
of
about
course,
animal
yeah.
welfare, definitely.
Adam Savage here is in 8th place. He's right on the bottom. He's got the spiny shell, the blue shell of legend. When's he going to? Why is he hanging on to it though? He's waiting for the perfect moment.
It's like when you buy really good cheese, you wait too late and then it goes
and then
off.
it goes wrong.
Yes.
I don't know what he's been so patient with that spiny shell. I would have deployed it straight away.
Yeah. I don't know. He's waiting for the moment, but he's
He's
doing
intent.
it.
He's got to do
Yeah,
something at this
that's-
point.
that's
He's
a
down
very
to
good point.
12th now. Why is he waiting? He's got items
Go on,
coming up.
and
Send it. Adam, there
Oh,
you
there
go.
we go.
All right, fine. And we're on to Mario Circuit, which is inspired by a track from the very first Mario Kart game. Not to be confused with Mario Bros. Circuit, which we saw earlier, which is brand new for the series.
Yeah. Okay, come on, Martin. He's hungry. He's got to be 8th, but he's doing fine. He's in 4th. He's just got to keep
There's
the
some
focus.
sick drifts. This is a
Yeah.
particularly tight and windy track, and if you've got those mushrooms, you
It's
can
tough.
cut those corners.
Yeah, or if you're me, you just crash into a wall. 'cause
Or you
weren't
crash into the
prepared.
wall. Yeah, fair enough. Those are the two options.
Yes, there's only 2 ever in Mario Kart.
Oh, wait.
Go
Here
on.
we go. This is
Oh.
Becky Mom. Oh, just missing out. And Chocolate Kieran as well. Oh, look. Daisy,
Gutted.
how can you look sad in a bikini that stylish?
I don't know. Have you ever worn a bikini that stylish? How can you possibly comment, Mike?
What I do on the weekends is my own business.
Oh, okay. That's where the real money comes in.
Here's Get Mad. Not mad at the fact that he's in 6th at the moment and in the mix. Adam Savage. good
I have
performance
never
here.
seen Adam Savage concentrate for so long.
I know,
on
he's
anything.
so
This is
focused.
amazing. So
But
Did you
this-
see the bead of sweat on his forehead?
this is
Amazing.
how seriously they're taking it.
Yeah.
Here's PJ. PJ, been quiet so far in this round, but is
But he's
is
still in the
performing
mix,
well. Oh,
though.
he's still in the mix, absolutely.
I feel like you're kind of like channeling a little bit of his outfit attire.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he'd love this bow tie.
He
I might
would.
send it to him afterwards as a congratulations for his
Well, let's see how
performance.
he does. He might not be want to be reminded. Go on,
Well, he's
Martin.
doing well so
Yeah.
far. Yeah, Martin so far doing a great job. Again, getting those stunts, getting those
Oh,
boosts.
amazing.
First place, but first place,
Oh,
as we
that-
know in Mario Kart, is a dangerous place to
no,
be.
No, it's so close though.
You make
No.
yourself a target.
Oh,
This is
that's
so
really
tight.
close.
Oh, he's been flattened.
What?
He's been flattened.
ah.
This is the final segment of the thing. There's the rails.
Oh.
If you can get on those, look, the rail ride will get you. Look, PJ's got it.
Oh, Ollie's gone.
And Ollie
Ollie's
is
gone.
just shy, unfortunately. Right, okay.
Okay, now it's going to get really, really quite argy-bargy.
Really serious, yeah.
There's
Serious
going to be some
business
pointy
now.
elbows in some rib cages
Yeah.
all the way through this last section.
This part of the track is so tricky because if you can stay on these leaves, it gives you a bit of an advantage, and CPK is doing exactly that.
Yeah.
But we've got 3 red shells, 2 red shells.
Go on.
Oh, and a bit of wall riding as well. These are some pro
And
skills
under pressure.
from Martin.
Under pressure in the mix of the race, managing to pull it
In
off.
the
It's
little
pretty
wood,
amazing.
showing us how it's done.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So this is the most
Oh,
dangerous
blooper.
spot.
Oh.
no. Yep.
Oh, this is really tricky now. That cleared actually pretty quickly
Okay.
because of the boost. So
Oh.
here we go.
Oh,
Oh, no, he's
what?
been taken to the line. absolute siege.
I mean, I love Mario Kart, but it's also the reason that it frustrates me immensely. You're like, I'm in first, it's all fine. No, it's not.
Yeah.
This is the worst place you could be.
Well, Get Mads will be mad that he missed out on first place there.
That was, oh my goodness.
What an opening race. What an opening race.
Incredible.
Gosh, that was a tense race one. We've got
Great
two.
result there.
Yeah,
the
we've
purple
got-
team, and especially Too Busy Gaming.
Yeah, Too Busy Gaming is in first place with 15 points. Then we've got Get Mads with 12 and In the Littlewood with 10. But the team rankings are a bit different. So purple team are on 33 points, orange team on 28, blue on 27, red on 20, green on 20, and yellow team on 16.
It's early days yet, and we've now got Too Busy here to speak with us. Too Busy, you came from 8th at the penultimate checkpoint to take it on the final leg. Tell us all about that surge.
So, do you know what? The player in front of me was CPK, who's on my team. He had a green shell, so it's all about knowing your surroundings. We was both on the same part of the map, and I knew if I was going to boost in front, I was going to get hit by the green shell he was holding. I didn't know what to do. I had some mushrooms and a dream, and I had to just nip it right in the bud. And it was the penguin that was ahead of me. I had some faith.
Love that. Now, 2 of Team Purple, your team, finished in top 4 in this first rally. Do you think you've got a target on your back now?
I said this as soon as we went back into the locker rooms. I said that the hit is definitely on me. I think I even noticed a red dot on my forehead, which I just know for a fact that they're gonna start to come for me. So yeah, I need to be careful.
All right, now which power-up or tactic was the game changer for you? What made you think you had it in the bag?
There was a part where, like, you can cut over the grass as long as you've got enough mushrooms, and it actually cuts out a massive chunk of the map. So yeah, massive shout. I had 3 mushrooms and then I had a golden mushroom, so I was gone.
Nice one, Too Busy Gaming. Thanks and best of luck.
Well, it sounds like everyone's getting very involved, very early doors. But I don't know if I can take more races like
It
that.
is literally all still to play for. That's never more true than in a game of Mario Kart.
Yeah, I mean, can you remember your first game of Mario Kart?
Oh, yes. I feel like it was basically the same experience as today. I mean, it's an age-old tradition of chaos and frustration and occasionally glorious victory, I think is my experience.
Yeah, I think you always want to play it with friends as well, but by the end you're like, it's a game designed to almost make you not like your friends anymore.
That's how you find out how your true friends are. Can you play Mario Kart and still be friends after?
Exactly. I mean, I've been there since, I think Double Dash was my first one on the GameCube.
Okay.
And then I put lots and lots of hours into Mario Kart Wii.
Right.
And then 8 is just, 8 took over my life for a bit, I think.
Okay, so looking at these races, how do you think you'd stack up against them?
Well, it's a good job I'm not really getting involved because I feel like it's an unfair advantage at this point.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
We couldn't have you winning.
No, exactly. No, it's right that I'm here and not with them. And you two in Commentary Corner, what was your first Mario Kart?
Oh, my first Mario Kart was the very first one on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I'm an OG Mario Kart fan, so I've been playing this series forever. But I genuinely, I loved Mario Kart 8 as well, but I genuinely think this new installment is absolutely fantastic. I think Knockout Tour changes the game, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Mike, as you know, I don't work well under high pressure situations. I'm in fact terrible at most things. So yeah, I love it, but it's also, I'm terrible at it just because it's like I can't handle the pressure. This would have just sent me into meltdown doing this.
We've got some fairly high level play. You'll probably pick up some tips as we go, right?
I mean, you say that again. You know me, Mike. That's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get us all in the race and we'll see, we'll see
No.
really
I
test
like
our
that.
mettle.
Do you want to make it interesting?
No, yeah, let's go. Don't. This is how he actually makes the money. He just swans
Have
in.
you got a
all
second
casual.
trophy and a second
Yeah,
holiday
yeah,
tour?
There's
yeah.
always
Oh,
time
Mike.
for some 4-player split screen. We've got a TV right here.
I've got my Switch 2 with me. Let's go.
See, he's ready prepared. You're going to lose your wallet.
It's under the desk here.
Honestly.
I think we're gearing up for race 2, but before then,
Before then, let's meet our next 2 teams, teams 3 and 4. And the yellow team is May Plays TV, Victoria Clay, Chocolate Kieran, and Matthew and Ryan. And introducing our orange team, that's Orion Sound, Solidarity, In the Littlewood, and Ravs.
race 2 is the Ice Rally. Is it going to be as tense as the last one? Jules and Mike, what have we got in our preview?
I mean, it's going to be, obviously.
It's gotta be,
no matter
yeah.
what happens, I think the answer is yes to that for
Indeed.
every single one. So talk us through Ice Rally. Go on, Mike, you can start off.
Yeah, so leg 1 is Sky High Sundae, which is my pick for the most delicious track in the entire game, and it is a hotly contested category. We have sweets, we have ice cream, we've got snow, waffle cone tracks, ice bridges, which you do not want to fall off of, and penguins. And who doesn't love a penguin?
I mean, there's something wrong with you if you hate a penguin.
I know, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Honestly, that should be on
Massive
all
red
dating
flag.
apps.
Yep.
Like, first question, do you like penguins?
Yeah.
Right, okay, leg 2, Starview Peak. Obviously, this is new for this iteration, and it draws inspiration from Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart 7 and Ice Outpost from Mario Kart 8. So it's just got this huge observatory towering over a snowy mountain kind of ski resort. So you've got ski slopes and slalom gates, snowmen, icy fjord. It's very, yeah.
It's the dream ski resort, I think. It's the most beautiful ski resort I've ever seen. Next, we're heading to Dandelion Depths, which is an abandoned construction site. There's sort of bob-omb cars and parabiddy-buds in there to worry about. Lots of opportunities to rail ride, lots of ramps for stunts, speed gates, maple trees, that sort of thing. It should be a good one for strategic players.
And the next leg will be Cheap Falls, which is the autumnal city of pagodas, reminiscent of feudal Japan. Mike.
Very much so,
Very
yeah.
much so. We've got Womps, we've got Cheaps. We've also got some rivers with some kind of stone jumps, sort of some logs, winding bends, pagodas and flags. And to be honest, the pagodas would just distract me because I like to look at them.
Yeah, I think this one's a tricky one, actually, just because of the water and the way it flows and kind of winds down the circuit. It can be actually quite demanding if you don't get your drifts right and things like that and don't get your cornering right. It can really slow you down. For the next leg, it is Peach Stadium, a stunning track built around Peach's castle, cherry blossom-lined highway through Peach's palace, 5 piranha plants on trucks to worry about, chain chomps, which I assume are Princess Peach's guard dogs to keep the non-royalty out, Koopa Troopers on trucks, bullet bills, and it's just a big multi-lane highway, lots of traffic, there's another drive-through, and it's just, again, another stunning track.
And the final leg of this one is Crown City, which is a metropolitan area with allusions, not illusions,
right.
allusions to San Francisco. So we've got spikes, bullet bills, and we've got winding hill roads, elevated solar panel track section with cranes, tire and crown statues, and of course, freeway rails.
Yeah,
Love
some
that.
big jumps and things. It's a great way to finish off this particular knockout tour.
Who do you think? What's your read on it? It's hard to say who's. I mean, I think everyone's kind of been out in front pretty much already. So
yeah, I think at this early stage, it's difficult to see who will sort of shake out as the best. But it's a strong early performance from Too Busy Gaming and guys like CPK and Get Mad. So looking forward to seeing how they perform in the next one. But it's all to play for, as Jane said, and really because it's so chaotic, different people will rise to the top.
Thanks, Jules. Thanks, Mike. That's going to be our Ice Rally event. Who's hungry for some Sky High Sundae?
I certainly am.
And we're ready, I think, to go to our teams now down on the track. So let's get racing.
am I going to be hungry after this, Mike?
Oh, yes, you are. Are you not already? Look at this candy cane tunnel that we've got here. So obviously, really need to be careful. Don't get stuck in the chocolate, but also do not fall off the side here. Lots of elevated raceways here to worry about. Chocolate Kieran already getting clattered and dropping down. Not quite into 20th yet, but not far off. We've got Ravs here. Yeah, gliding around again, being really careful not to sail off the...
Rav's got some great race face.
Yeah,
that was a little like bombastic side eye right there.
He has got his race face on, absolutely. So he's out in second at the moment, but look at that, Martin heading out in front.
This giant out front. Look
What?
at this big
But they are in the
man
same
out in
team,
first
so
place.
they should be being careful with each other. Now, it can be quite difficult to direct and target the power-ups in Mario Kart if you're not skilled.
It's like, give me a minute. I've just been hit by 8 things. Come on,
Rams
man.
has tumbled down the order, and I can't help but feel like in the Littlewood, Martin was somewhat responsible for that. But never mind. Look, getting that slipstream, getting that boost, it's so crucial to stay within the pack.
But also, like, because it's so chaotic, it's also like, okay, yes, you do have teammates, but like in the moment, are you like suddenly fully aware that it's actually your teammate? It's just a person who's there.
Yeah,
that
when
needs
I
to be-
release a green shell, if it hits someone, that is not usually who I've chosen. Red shells are a little easier to target.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Get Mads, who was a star of the previous race, is now down in 14th, dangerously close to that 20th position, which will be eliminated at the end of this first leg.
Okay, we're coming up to the first
I
gate.
think he's safe though.
about.
Yeah, just about makes it through, gets those stunts in for that extra boost. These ski jumps are perfect for those stunts, and he's got a golden mushroom as well, which I think is going to make a big difference. This golden mushroom just constant boosting and is great for taking shortcuts. He's sitting on it though; he's not using it right now, and we've got another set of item boxes. So he's playing conservatively. I feel like Here we go. Here goes the shortcut. That's what we're looking for.
Just spam it through.
It just makes such a difference. You can cut so much out of the track.
Yeah.
And now he's got 3 red shells.
There you
And
go.
he's firing one backwards, which I think is vindictive behaviour.
Well, I mean, you know what? It's every person for themselves.
They're already behind you.
Yeah, but you know what? Why not? The thing
It's
is, though,
true.
that's exactly the person who's going to snippety snipe you right towards the end. So you have to just let them know that you're still in charge.
This is why I always come second in knockout tours, because I'm too nice for Mario Kart World. Here we go. So we got solidarity here with Biker Wario, which is a power play if ever I saw one. He's got the super horn, which protects him from that blue shell if it's coming his way. And yeah, this is looking good for
Do you
solidarity.
enjoy using a super horn?
I love a super horn. It is one of the most useful power-ups. But he's got a bullet bill coming up behind him. It's fine. It cleared. He's got a considerable lead at the moment, but as we always know, being in first is no guarantee
Doesn't mean
of
anything.
future results.
Yeah, it just means absolutely
There goes that blue
nothing.
shell.
Oh. That's
Okay,
it,
a bullet bill here.
but they might need it. It's a little bit of a Hail Mary, but
Well,
it's got to get to
16th
16th.
place.
Yes.
Is it going to be enough?
Oh, I don't
It
know.
looks
no,
like enough.
Maybe actually there was
Up
a
to
huge
8.
weight of pack there. Yes. Ah,
Good, strong bullet bill
literally
play from
huge.
Dartidis. But no, she's been flattened. This is just, it's back and forth.
Absolute chaos, honestly. I'm in 8th, I'm in 15th. I don't know where I am. Who am I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's the president?
Yeah.
This is Ravs. Again, I was sort of expecting good performances from Ravs, but he's hanging around that area where elimination is a
Yeah, but you say that he just jumped to 4th.
Yeah, there you go. He used the golden mushroom. As I said, all the mushrooms are so useful for shortcuts, and they can make a huge difference to if they're deployed in the right place.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I feel like this particular game is super mushroom heavy,
Yeah.
but it's so needed just to get ahead.
Now, I know I'm completely unbiased, but the fact that Ravs is playing as Monty Mole, who is my own preferred character, means I do have a slight preference for Ravs performing well. Don't let that disillusion you, though, because PJ is chasing him down.
Oh, yeah, look at this. But he looks so calm.
No.
Calm and considered. They all seem quite calm.
Narrowly avoided those 2 green shells. That is some pro play right there. And the lightning hits. The weather's closing in. This is an absolute disaster for PJ if he doesn't get this. He's got the dash food, though. Dash
He's
food,
doing all
extra
right.
bonus boost. There's a bullet bill. Solidarity's looking concerned. His face is a picture of concern at the moment as he drops down to 12th place. There's the checkpoint. Will he make it? He's in 13th. It's not going to be enough. It's not enough. And look, he is devastated, absolutely heartbroken. CPK, been quiet so far, but finished well.
CPK and Orion are unbelievably competitive in anything they do.
Absolutely.
So, I would not be surprised if they're out in front for a lot of these.
Yeah, and I think it's an understated character choice as well, Biddy Bud. I think he's, I think he's trying to fly under the radar here, and I think he's going to surprise some people.
Not look too threatening.
Exactly,
Just
yeah.
look casual.
If you're Biker Wario, everyone's already terrified of you.
Yeah.
If you're Biddy Bud, you can kind of fly under the radar a little bit. And if you're an adorable penguin like Get Mads is, well then, that
just
is
allowed to do what you like.
absolute stealth.
But also, I feel like also all the kind of moves as well. If you feel a bit sad because the race isn't going well, you're like, oh, but there's the cute
You just do
penguin.
stunts, yeah. You
It's
just watch a
okay.
penguin doing stunts. It's
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah, it's very cute.
It's adorable. PJ up to second now. Martin in first in the Littlewood. He is in first place. And we have this big wide highway. Traffic an issue.
Yeah.
But they are scything through it. Watch out for that chain chomp.
Yeah. But they seem to be. It's really hard to tell from this map, the distance between them, but they still look quite close together.
Oh, well, they're bunched up. And that is the joy of Mario Kart, is that the power-ups keep that pack tight so that you never end up with someone getting too far ahead or dropping too far behind. It's the most expertly balanced racing game, I think, on the planet.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
This is looking good so far for
Oh, come on, Rav.
ONG's TV.
He just
and
needs
Ravs-
to get just a couple more. No!
Oh, Ravs, you've brought shame on Monty Mole. CPK still in the mix, needs to be in fourth for this next checkpoint.
Don't count him out.
I wouldn't, and he's got a golden mushroom, which again he's just been careful with.
Why? Yeah, but why wouldn't you just? I'd totally spam it right now.
PJ
With the team
looking like a threat. Looking like a threat. Is he going to deploy the super
You got to
horn?
do the sneaky banana. Yeah.
Oh, he slipstreamed into the banana.
Oh,
he didn't
that's
move out of the
classic.
slipstream quick enough.
I do love a last second banana-ing.
Oh, it's
on
brilliant.
someone
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. There's no greater thrill than just ruining someone's
get
game.
PJ.
Like that.
Here we go though. ONG's TV.
That's
with
it,
the shells.
got it,
Oh,
got it.
no! He's tumbling down the order.
That town
This
horn is
absolute-
useless now. Oh,
Well, he's used the super horn. He is.
it's not gonna.
It's not going to be enough. I
No.
don't think. Is
No.
it going to be enough?
I don't think so.
Green shells at me. It's
The
queuing.
pack is still so tight.
Yes. Oh no!
But he's running out
this
of
might
time.
help.
That's a good
Boost
second
CPK. He's got a
Right.
bullet bill.
It's all about timing now.
Wait, well, why aren't you using
Why
it
are you
now?
holding on to
Why
it?
are you holding? Okay, all right.
Is it too late?
What?
It might.
It might be too late. Look.
No.
No, he's not going to make it. No, he didn't make it.
You
CPK.
fool. Don't hold on to those treasures.
This is what I was saying.
Use them while you can.
You don't want to cling on to those power-ups too long, otherwise you might miss your opportunity.
Yeah.
It can turn on a dime. Right, so in the Littlewood, again, strong performance. PJ sticking with him.
Oh, here we go. Now this is going to get so chaotic.
Yeah.
It's crazy how, like, even just the last four, even though you've taken away
This last
most of
lap
the
is
pack,
usually a little
it's somehow
short,
as
so
chaotic
I'm
as when
gonna
there's 24.
Again, it's just
I'll
that
see if I can
balance
take
that
out this
keeps the
guy.
pack tight. I mean, you know, our top three are all within sight of each other. They've all got some power-ups to use.
Let's
This
see
bit's
that
tricky.
maze.
Obviously, if you fall off, that is
That's
basically
it.
your race over.
Yeah.
So precision turns. Oh my God, he's gone.
Did he go off?
I think he went off.
No! Oh.
What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. Well, PJ is there to capitalise. I think this is going to be a tight race to the line. There's a blue shell in play.
Oh.
There is a blue shell in play.
He's going to get blued.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Our leader's been annihilated in mid-air, leaving PJ to take the lead.
Like the scattered remains
Get
falling
mad.
from the sky.
Is gonna come second again. 2 consecutive races on the trot.
Oh, well done, PJ. That's so good.
Oh man!
Get Mad is suffering with these second places at the moment.
But
Snatched at the
consistency,
line.
though. But consistency,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
it's about the points.
It is about the points at the end of the day and
Yeah.
a team performance. But PJ, what a strong performance in that race.
That was amazing.
Wow, I don't think PJ could believe his luck there.
Lovely race there from PJ. Well done. Good job.
Yeah, and that now means that he's in second place, but just beaten to the post is Get Maz with 24 points. And then Too Busy Gaming, who was leading, is now in third place with 22 points.
Now we've got blue team with 62 points, purple team with 57 points, orange team on 54 points, green team with 46 points, yellow team on 37 points, and red team bringing up the rear with 30 points.
And to chat to us, we have Ravs from the orange team. Now, Ravs, there was a bit of teammate on teammate friction in that race. Martin took you out.
There was a little bit. Martin, was throwing a couple of items backwards, despite knowing I was there behind him. Was not wonderful. It kind of threw me out of rhythm. Maybe cost me getting into eighth spot.
Yeah, how's team morale after that kind of result?
Our team has decided that it's teamwork until the top 4, and then top 4 is anyone's game. We're trying to show a bit of team solidarity. We're calling ourselves Team Oh Yeah.
Team Oh Yeah is a great name to have for Team Orange. When it comes to incidents like this, though, are you the type to suffer from road rage in Mario Kart?
I'm happy it happened to me. If it had happened to any of the other chaps, I feel like they might have been a bit more upset. But I'm easygoing. I can forgive.
Yeah, how honourable Ravs
was really
is.
sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet. And
Nice.
Good team morale.
Honourable in victory there. So I'm going to speak now to Mads, who is doing phenomenally. But you had victory snatched away from you by PJ. You were swapping positions throughout. Were there any moments of concern during the race?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we were trying to, we were first and second for a decent chunk of that last part of the race, and having, we both had super horns, so that was very interesting. We were trying to be like, okay, we're fully prepared. If any other team tries to hit us with a blue shell, we can try and take it out. But unfortunately, the teamwork wasn't entirely synced. But even still, we managed to come out on top. So very exciting.
Yeah, you did. And those super horns. Now, what have been your team tactics?
I would say, we'll say in terms of like comms, I would say we are being as coordinated as we possibly can, right? Obviously there's a lot going on, and even halfway through we were like trying to communicate with Dean, and we were like, Dean, what happened? Dean, are you there? And then we just found out, I was like, sorry, I'm out. So there's been a couple moments where it's like, okay, yeah, we could probably be a bit better. But I would say overall we're probably nailing it. I think we're pretty good at communicating, and especially I think it just shows in me and PJ being able to make it first and second, you know?
So in this knockout tour, I guess we actually have 2 races running along at the same time. We've got everybody fighting for themselves individually, and then we've got the team game. How are the teams performing?
Pretty good. I mean, I think you've got to look at Blue Team, haven't you, as a threat? You've got PJ and Get Mads in the same team, so that's what they were discussing. And then, you know, Orange Team quite strong with Ravs and in the Littlewood, those guys.
I mean, I know they're like saying that it's all like fine and whatever, but they've probably been the most kind of like argy-bargy with each other in terms of like, because obviously Rav said in the first like rally was like, come on guys, you know, like let's work together as a team, like don't attack each other, and then kind of did in the second one. He's like, yeah, it's fine, but is it though?
Well, we're going to find out whether they lock in or whether they can switch the core Mario Kart part of their brain off.
I don't think it's possible.
Is just if you see someone in front of you and you have a power up, you fire it at them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely changes the complexion. But I think Blue Team definitely a threat. As we said, Get Mads is performing extremely well. Consistency.
Yep.
Didn't sound mad in the interview at all with those results so far, and feels like he's still in the game. So strong Blue Team, strong Orange Team. Those are good picks at the moment. But you know there are others. I feel like Yellow Team could have a bit of a late surge.
Again, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. We've still got so many more races to go, so it really is anybody's at this point.
I think so, yeah, and I think we'll start to see the kind of the really great players. They'll become more and more sort of present at the front of the field. But anything can happen in Knockout Tour, as we know.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for speaking on the precision and self-control that it takes to not just attack everyone in range. I don't know how they do it, honestly.
No, there is a level of complexity there that actually, you know, I like to think my skills are good, but then, I'm always playing for myself. Yeah.
I think it looks like chaos, right, from the outside, and if you're just sort of glancing at it, but you've got to bear in mind that the good players will rise to the top because there are many ways you can give yourself an advantage. Good power-up use. We saw hanging onto a bullet bill, for example, and not using it in time to get to the next checkpoint. It's that kind of item management, the drifting, the stunts, the slipstreams, all that stuff contributes to better results on average. But there's always the chance that someone could hit you with a lucky red shell.
See, this is the insights that we wanted from you. This is great.
I take this extremely seriously.
Have you seen his bow tie?
Yeah, the bow tie says that, definitely.
Like a checkered one though?
Yeah, like a checkered flag.
Yeah,
for victory.
yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it, Mike. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
Well, I think if there's any team that has played more Mario Kart World than anyone else, I think it's probably the guys at Nintendo Life, right?
Yeah, they should know a thing or two about Mario Kart.
Yeah, well, I think here's them playing Mario Kart World using the game chat feature.
Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Live here. And in order to show you the benefits and uses of game chat for Nintendo Switch 2, we felt that it would be simplest if we just used it. My colleagues and I are going to play some Mario Kart World, and we're going to do the whole video only using game chat. Except this intro part, of course. Everything as you're about to see it is just game chat as it stands. We just set it up and recorded. The only thing that we did in post is capture my audio. We had a silent fifth participant who merely listened in, captured my audio, and then I put it on top. That's all. We didn't even use headphones or external microphones, we just went in raw. But anyway, that's more than enough waffling, let's dive right into things. Oh, Anna, hello!
It's me, hello!
There's the gym.
I can see Alex's face, I can see Felix's face.
Get here!
They're crouching from all sides.
Felix!
Yeah! Woo! Okay.
I should have come with a shell or something as a howdy do. Oh, DK Spaceport!
It's gotta be DK
It's gotta be
Spaceport.
It's the best track in the game.
See you never.
Oh yeah, there's Felix's giant grinning
Damn it,
face.
Felix.
Right in front of me. No!
Later, Felix!
Come here. Come here, eat my banana. Oh, so close.
Eat
I don't want to eat your banana.
Felix Sanchez.
I propose we all form a truce and take on Felix.
Oh yeah, that's...
Why not?
And I don't just mean in this race, I mean just broadly in life.
In life.
It's broadly in life.
As if I don't have been hard enough with my wrongly delivered couch.
Oh,
A blue shell's coming!
get out of the way!
Somebody get him!
You're about to get your comeuppance, Mr. Felix!
But guess who had a super on? It was me.
Oh, you're joking! You dirty, rotten cheater! You know the super horn's not allowed! No, I'm on the
Damn it!
I don't know what it's called. It's not really the verge.
Quick!
Get out of my way! Sidestepper coming through.
Okay.
Jim! Felix finished about 17 seconds ago.
Yeah, he's long done. Oh, baby Daisy. Look at us being shown up by a computer.
Daisy!
Right, out of the way, baby
Come here, you
Daisy.
sausages. Now, I have to say this, of course, but isn't it pleasant that none of us have to be wearing headphones if we don't want?
Yeah, that's true.
I assume none of us are we?
No.
No. I'm not wearing headphones. I did not know DK could be down here. I say DK, this is Robo DK. He's built differently.
Rookie mistake, Alex. Generally, it's really impressive, like how well it works when you do use it. It's like, okay, I'm just sitting here away from my TV,
Yeah.
and I can hear and see you.
Definitely.
Well, the
And I'm talking
rays.
too much.
I've not
So now
seen
I'm
those
nice.
rays before. I've genuinely not seen those rays.
You see something new every time in Mario Kart World, you know that.
You do.
Whoopee! This blooper's hanging around.
Yeah,
Who hit me? Alana, did you hit me?
I did.
Alana. Alana. I cannot believe this.
Oh,
It's the
I want
height
this.
of rudeness.
What is this? It's a.
Yes!
I've not tried this before.
Down.
That's so cool. Oh my god, look at the whale!
What is another
I don't think I've ever raced on this, like,
No,
particular.
there's a helicopter!
This is awesome!
What?
What's going on?
It's
It's like
so
Nintendo's
cool.
knows it's sponsored.
That is genuinely one of the coolest intermission tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can just see Felix's concentration in his face. And you can probably see the same for me, I'm not sure. Well, you can't because you're ahead of me.
Ah, baby Daisy, man!
Baby Daisy's been training for this very day.
By a child again.
Again.
Oh my goodness. Someone just keeps getting red shells. Ugh.
Jim, are you ready? You ready? You ready? Jim! No! Out of the way! I've got a boo! Yes! Remember, guys, game chat doesn't block clapping.
Hey.
I said Rainbow Row. I've played it so many times when I tried to unlock mirror mode, and it's like, okay, I think I played through this 10 times in one day. And this is the last race. Oh, good way to end it.
Oh,
It is.
out of my way, Goomba.
Needs to be Baby Daisy. I'm not having Baby Daisy in second. I've got a real grudge against her now.
Of course, Baby Daisy famously was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well, and has returned.
Good for her. You know who wasn't in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Monty Mole.
Yeah.
Monty
now in
Mole
first
was
place.
not. Nor was, admittedly, nor was Sidestepper, who I'm playing as, who is, I'm just going to say it, the best character. Sorry, Monty.
Fake news. No, no, no.
Monty Mole is the best character when Sidestepper is unavailable.
Oh, you watch your mouth. I don't see Sidestepper bashing his little belly whenever he does well.
He doesn't need to. He's all chitin.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Whoa.
Rainbow Road, baby! Seeing this for the first time, which isn't now, but the first time I saw this, it was great.
So
Yeah.
good.
And, you know, not to knock Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Rainbow Road, I definitely think it had its place, but this for me is a vast improvement.
I think
Yeah.
this is my favourite Rainbow Road, honestly.
It's
It
great.
is really, really
It's all the
good.
Wii one for me. I love the Wii one.
Coward.
Oh, I got a blue shell in third place.
What?
What the hell?
In third! In third! Oh, it's a joke!
Felix, don't you dare! I'm on the dolphin! I'm on the dolphin! I need to
on the
win! I'm on the
dolphins?
dolphin! Ah.
Baby Daisy has been dealt with a blue shell.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're not in first! Oh no!
Oh, I'm so bad at this!
Oh my gosh, a massive speed boost.
It's the only way to fly, baby!
Oh.
road, and then you think, okay, that was the last section. Nope.
No way.
It's not gonna be an Alex win.
I can't do it. I can't catch him.
Did you beat Baby Daisy?
At least I beat Lady Daisy, yeah.
Oh, excellent. So who came in second then?
That was me. Felix came first, I came second.
Oh!
Nice.
Excellent! Baby Daisy was ahead of me. I see how it is. Right, that's the end of my career. I'll see you later.
Thanks to our friends at Nintendo Life for that, and now it's time to meet our final 2 sets of racers.
Yep, we have got Team Blue and Team Purple. So on Team Purple, we've got Ready Set Ben, Adam Savage, CPK, and Too Busy Gaming. And then lastly, on the blue team, we've got Kick the PJ, Dean Dobbs, Get Mads, and Darth Sidious. How do we think they're going to do?
I've got a good feeling about Get Mads.
Yeah.
If I had to bet, I'm not allowed to bet, am I though? So
I mean, we could bet. we could do that.
Make it
we could
more
do that.
interesting.
Just turn that camera round.
Looking forward to the next rally. It's going to be our Moon Rally, and let's throw now to Mike and Jules. Tell us about Moon Rally.
Well, here we go. Right, leg 1 is going to be Bowser's Castle. Obviously, that's a reimagined course that's first appeared in Super Mario Kart. It's basically King Koopa's smouldering. Well, I know that's not how you put smouldering. I'm into it.
He's an attractive guy for a big lizard.
I know. It's his lava-embedded fortress. We've got a lot of different enemies there, and obviously there's a flying start from the tunnel, track crosses lava fields, and yeah, it's a big kind of central lava pit, and obviously Yoshi's drive-through. I can't stop thinking of him smouldering now.
Well, there you go. We've got Toad's Factory next up, which is a sort of industrial production line. Very tricky. You want to keep an eye on the conveyor belts because they can change direction and slow you down or speed you up depending on where you are on the track.
And then we've got Moo Moo Meadows, which obviously we talked about a little bit before. We already featured this in Golden Rally.
And returning to Dandelion Depths, but this iteration of the course features more of the caves and much more water, so it's mainly a river track actually, and the additional dandelion elements.
Yes, and then finally we got Cheap Cheap Falls, and in this iteration of the track takes races through waterfalls and rapids with log bridges and jumps. And there's an additional Yoshi's Drive-Through and spikes on trucks on the transitional highway.
Yeah, more traffic.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we're all on the transitional highway. And that transition will be to Faraway Oasis, which is the final leg of this rally. It's a dusty dirt track through the savannah, Serengeti, that sort of thing. Local wildlife among the spectators and also obstacles. You do have to watch out for those charging buffalo, though.
They are expensive. I'm just
gonna... yes, aerial water jumps, a large bend during a sort of waterfall traversal. It can be quite disorientating when you're up on there right near the finish line.
It's going to be great.
I'm super excited. Let's go.
Let's do it. We've got Faraway Oasis, but this race is not far away now. Let's go to the track.
It's a segue off, is it?
Yeah, let's do it. Make it more ridiculous.
Okay, starting here with Bekyamon, who is playing as Boo, heading through into Bowser's Castle, which is a sort of reimagining of the track from the original Mario Kart game, which was absolutely awesome.
But no less deadly or lava-filled.
No, I mean, there's a lot of lava, including this big sort of central bowl of lava. Here's Dean Dobbs on the blue team. I would say blue team currently in a strong position, but Dean has maybe not been providing those results.
We
is that fair to say?
haven't seen too much
Not
of
seen a lot of Dean so far, but
again,
hopefully he'll star in this one.
Exactly. I mean, like, as we say, it's still anybody's race at this point, because we all know it can go horribly wrong.
Yeah, it's particularly if you end up in that lava.
23rd.
Here's Kostler. She's got the sort of burger-headed toad outfit, which just looks delicious to me, to be honest. I know we just had lunch, but I'm hungry again. CPK down in 19th. I was expecting a little more from CPK on this one, but and Adam Savage
he's back,
hovering around 16th, 17th position, but has the Mega Mushroom, and that's going to be trouble for just about anyone in front of him, I think. And he's got a Gold Mushroom afterwards as well. Oh my God, there's a giant cow.
No, that went horribly wrong. I don't think I've seen him blink yet.
No, he's locked in,
Hasn't
focused.
happened.
Rally drivers blink about once every minute, and I think that's
what?
Yeah, it's true, and I think that's what Adam Savage is instituting. This is
that was unfortunate for Martin there.
Yeah, and you know, Martin's been a threat so far, but actually absolutely clattered there and may not make it through. Oh, bad news for Get Mads as well.
Oh dear! No way! That's a shocker.
That's an upset.
That's
is a
really
huge
big
upset. Here's Isabella Grace on that waterfall that's disorientating. Like I said, the movement of the water can kind of throw you off a little bit.
Yeah. But that's good. Yep. Here we go. There's Dean ahead.
Isabella is concerned that she's cooked. And she may well be cooked. 22nd place.
Come on.
Gonna have
They're
to make
so close
big
together.
moves.
They're so close together.
And here is Matthew and Ryan. Well, Matthew or Ryan, I assume. Not both of them on screen at the same time. Maybe Matthew was behind Ryan or vice versa. Here's Adam Savage
Still
at
not
19th. But look at this. Look at this. Orange Juice TV in first.
Casual.
And with bananas to spare.
I mean, you do want some to
You need
spare.
that potassium. It's good for you.
You do.
Not lunging for those boost pads though, which is interesting. A kind of leisurely approach to that corner.
Yeah, he did seem quite casual.
Which, given that Beckymon has got a gold mushroom and is cutting across the course,
Get it through.
might be a poor strategy.
Oh, I don't know. That's so great. Honestly, that's what switched it up. Like,
Yeah.
jumped way ahead. Wait a minute. Ollie here is like quite far. Oh no, he's just on the cusp of having been cut out from the.
But look
rest
at
of
this
the
huge
race.
shortcut straight off the road.
That's huge.
Using that golden mushroom,
Oh,
making the most of it. Yeah, I know.
Just sixth. It's crazy.
Mushroom deployment is key. And I never thought I would say that phrase, but it just came out of my mouth.
But it's accurate. It's actually factually accurate.
Here we go. Matthew and/or Ryan is a bullet bill now, and will be up to 11th place.
Oh, that was
good
really
use of bullet bill.
good. Yeah.
But no, he's
but
collided
it
with the
just
coach.
went in the back of the coach.
Oh, undoing all that good work. But
It's the panic. It's the panic.
yeah. But the golden mushroom kind of pulled him through.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Tubbo playing as Cal, fan favourite character Cal, but currently in it's creeping up into the mid-teens, but. It's going to get close. It could be anyone at this next checkpoint, and
They
it
are
is
so-
right in front of us.
They are so close together, and you know someone's
Yep.
going to pull something weird out. Look, see, look.
There you go.
There you
Tubbo
go.
makes it through. Cal lives to fight another day. Oh, absolutely massive collision there for Biker Warrior.
One thing after another.
This is bad news. You need to be 12th or better. It whittles down so quickly, and you do not have time to rest. This is absolutely frantic stuff. Chocolate Kieran getting hit with the star. Dean Dobbs climbing up to 12th, but dropping back down to 14th. Well, he always has a lovely time. He's such a sweet-natured guy. So
And PJ obviously.
PJ clinging on.
Yeah, still clinging on.
But this is not a good showing for Blue Team at the moment. Blue Team, who were in a dominant position going into this race, all of a sudden the tables have turned.
And that is exactly how it goes in Mario Kart. It just everything switches up in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely. Particularly
Okay.
if you've got a bullet bill and careen through the entire pack and end up in 7th place and then have a golden mushroom.
That is a
Gonna
lucky
do
draw.
stunts over the rock. Textbook Mario Kart world there.
Up to 4th.
I know,
It's
yeah.
just crazy.
All right, more bullet bills for CPK. Up
He's
to
got
6th. Safe currently, but anything could happen. Here we go. This is Matt Griffith. Not seen a lot from Mac so far, but yeah, deploying that golden mushroom well.
Oh.
Can't really take any shortcuts here because of the drops, so can't make as much use of that golden mushroom as if it was on a plain, sort of flat piece of land.
Yeah, so it all comes down to
PJ
timing.
16th.
Oh, this is not
a
looking so good.
disaster for Blue Team.
Yeah, he was doing so well beforehand.
Yeah.
You can see the tension in his lower jaw.
Yeah, Lucy up ahead.
Oh.
Can he? No, he can't.
This
PJ's
is a bit of a
out.
shocker, this race.
Absolute shocker
Everyone
for
we
Blue
had
Team.
money on.
Chocolate Kieran's still in here. Chocolate Kieran's been a lot quieter than I expected so
Yeah.
far, but I think he's getting into his groove now, and yeah, hopefully should be a bit of a feature. And Matthew and/or Ryan doing a brilliant job.
So we've kind of mixed everybody up in this race. Like, is anyone left who we actually had our money on?
Well, I think this is great news for Orange Team. Obviously, in the Littlewood, Martin still in the game, up in 3rd, in a reasonably safe position, if there is such thing as a safe position in Mario Kart. But yeah, Blue Team absolutely folding under the pressure.
Yeah, and Matthew and/or Ryan I think this is probably like their best position so far.
Absolutely,
like in terms
yeah.
of rounds. Yes. You could see it in his face. He's like freaking out.
Absolutely loving it, yeah. So Matt Griffiths, here we go. A new arrival in our sort of top players, but doing a good job so far.
Oh my God, I just got hit with absolutely everything.
Too Busy Gaming. Not happy with what just happened there.
Oh.
Too Busy Gaming out. Big name to fall at this point. all the big names are really struggling with this one.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that's the pressure of the having the third round, or do you think it's the tracks themselves? What do you think?
I think it's maybe other players getting into their groove, kind of getting a feel for how the level of competition is and things like that. So those sort of early leaders are now being caught up rather than... I don't think they're doing anything wrong per se. I think just the rest of the field is kind of caught up with them.
Yeah.
But as we can see in the Little Woods here, doing a pretty good job, up in 5th, needs to be 4th at this late stage.
It's close. No, it's up to 3rd. That's it.
So much boost, got a new item.
This is going to be a bit of a scramble. You can sense it.
CPK's got a star.
Oh,
this could be huge.
He's going to need it though. He's going to need it.
Adam Savage still in the mix for Purple Team.
Oh.
Here we go, CPK. CPK very honourably avoiding driving directly into Adam Savage with his star.
That's very kind.
They're playing the team game. That's what you got to do to win.
That's what you got to do to win, but honestly, it's quite hard to keep up at that point. Oh.
I know.
He's got to do something now. Come on, Savage.
Yeah, Adam
You've got to do something, but you've got no items. You've got nothing.
The drop zone.
Oh, we better pick up something good.
But I don't want Tubbo. I don't want the cow to go out. Is that bad? Oh, the cow's been flattened.
And as soon as you said that, the commentator's curse erupted.
It got turned into a smash burger. And
stop talking about burgers.
Yeah, I
just ate lunch.
It was right in front of me. Okay.
What?
CPK with the super horn. Oh, look at this huge shortcut from CPK.
Wow.
Huge shortcut.
Huge.
But is it enough? Oh, I think Tubbo's out.
He's going to need it.
There's only so much a gold mushroom can do.
It can't help you that much. Okay, all right, Martin. In second. Oh, no,
he's going up the edge.
What are you doing?
Oh
what are
my
you
gosh.
Doing?
This is what you got. In these elevated raceways, you got to watch your lines because cornering is key.
Okay, this is going to get real tense.
CPK. CPK so close. He's got bananas.
Oh god, Jimmy's out in front.
But there's the defensive shell there on the back of Wario's bike there, which will protect him from any sort of red shells or things like that.
I don't know if anyone has. Does anyone have? We've got... No.
CPK, got to watch that line again. You could drop into the water and that will slow you down enormously.
No!
Dancing, flirting with the edge of the waterfall there. But there we go, to the finish. CPK wins.
I told you, that is one of the most competitive people I know.
Yeah, CPK says, see you later to the rest of the pack and wins race 3.
Very happy about that.
Yeah.
That was good. Second, third, and fifth.
Less happy.
Get
Orange
mad
team.
so far behind, but obviously
Blue
it was
team
consistent before that.
Suffering, and CPK making a big statement for Purple team.
Well, congrats to CPK, and what a shocker for Blue Team. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I love about an endurance race like Knockout Tour, is like, it's still early days, but already you can get a sense that the dynamics are gonna shift. They're gonna have people up at the top, and then they're gonna come crashing down. It's very exciting.
So to recap, that's our winner CPK. In second place, we had Solidarity. And in third place, it's In the Little Wood, a consistent performer.
So now we take a look at the team leaderboards, and things are certainly changing. We've got Purple Team on 90 points, Orange Team on 88, Blue Team on 75, Green Team on 68, Yellow Team on 62, and Red Team just can't seem to get anywhere. They've got 47 points.
Sorry about that, Red Team, but still lovely stuff here today. Some great racing. And now we're going to speak to our rally winner. It's CPK from Purple Team. CPK, that race went so well for you. Did it feel like it was just going to go your way right from the start?
A couple of sketchy parts. I think I finished 8th when I needed to be top 8. So my strategy of sitting in the middle of the pack until near the end of the lap is working, but it's very scary. And then at the end there, it gave me double item of 3 bananas and a boombox, and I was like, well, unless there's divine intervention, I can't be hit by the next 4 items. So it all came down to racing, and I felt good.
Yeah, and how is team morale on your team at the moment?
I honestly want to say it might be unmatched. Like, there needs to be some Purple Team group comms, because we're having the time of our life. Like, where if one of us is in first and someone has a blue shell, we're holding it. We're not using items on each other. So despite there being an individual prize, we're very much in it for the group to win. So morale's good.
I mean, yeah, we can see there is a lot of focus going on. And do you have a rivalry simmering away with anyone now?
Yeah, I mean, the entirety of, I think it's the Orange Team, the guys that I play this game with all the time. So, I'm always going to be trying to beat them. And specifically in this one, I threw a green shell at Ravs while he was in first in the first section, just because I could. And then he drove out of his way to squash me about a minute later. So that was fair play. I started it, but I will be looking to try and squash Ravs.
I mean, look out, Ravs is all I can say.
Absolutely. And now, if you're watching all of these streamers and it's made you think, maybe I need to up my Mario Kart skills, don't worry, we've got you covered. We asked our IGN's Guide team in the US for their top advanced tips and tricks, and here's what they had to say.
Mario Kart World has millions of players that are regularly competing for a first-place victory across every race. At this point, players have gotten pretty optimal at picking their character vehicle combinations and knowing all of the track layouts. So, is there anything that racers can do to improve and have a shot at winning? Fortunately, there are a few tricks that we can reveal to help you move up towards pole position. And we're not just talking about basic advice like how to block a shot with a banana or picking a faster character. No, we're talking advanced strategies. Tips that will hopefully make you a cut above the rest. Mario Kart World has a bit of a different system when it comes to performing tricks than in previous Mario Kart entries. They're similar in the sense that you can perform a trick while in midair to get a mini turbo boost once you hit the ground, but that's about where the similarities end. In Mario Kart World, you can perform multiple tricks while in the air. In fact, you can create multi-trick combos if you so desire, but only one trick is necessary to get a speed boost. Doing multiple tricks will not grant additional speed benefits. Now, you can do multiple tricks while on a rail to get individual speed boosts. That's fine, and you can perform multiple tricks in the air to attempt to redirect yourself while going off of a ramp, but don't think that doing 3 or 4 tricks in a row will grant you 3 to 4 times the amount of juice upon landing. On that note, it is worth pointing out that certain tricks are better in specific circumstances. Namely, side tricks, or tricks where you're holding left or right, will be faster in situations where you can hop off of a rail or wall into an upcoming turn. Side tricks are inherently faster in order to make up for the increased trajectory that they need in order to be fully performed. With this in mind, if you're coming up on a turn that's headed to the left, but there's a rail or a wall nearby that's headed in the same direction, you will actually go faster by tricking onto the rail or wall and then tricking off of it in the same direction as the turn. In other words, use tricks to take turns in a tighter fashion and utilize that additional speed boost from a side trick to truly optimize your play. Let's say that opposing racers are just too far ahead and you have no way of taking any of them out with an item, so your only hope as a player in the back is to hit an item box, get a bullet bill, and pray that it brings you back up to the competition. The average bullet bill lasts about 8 seconds. Is this enough to give you a shot at winning? Well, honestly, probably not. But there are a few things that you can do to make the bullet bill last longer and ideally bring you back further into the track. It is important where you use a bullet bill during a race. Most tracks have areas where the bullet bill is programmed to not drop a player. With this knowledge in mind, you can use a bullet bill before these areas, knowing that it'll last about 8 seconds, but if it were to end in one of these inaccessible drop-off areas, the bullet bill will actually continue into the following section, thus increasing the overall duration of its flight and improving your shot at winning. These are called bullet bill extensions, and where they are on each track will vary, though they are often found on long turns. You can then stack this information with the idea of using bullet bills in the middle of a shortcut. If you use a bullet bill right at the start of a shortcut to cut across it, and then have the bullet bill cut through an extension zone, you can easily shoot it from a last place position to a near first place position in a matter of seconds. All this to say, if you've got a bullet bill, look at the track layout and determine where to use it wisely. Bullet bills aren't the only items that can help you get from last place to first place in a flash. While they can come in handy in a pinch, they can be played most optimally if stacked with a more aggressive item. Lightning. A few things to note about lightning. It cannot be obtained at the very start of a race, it only strikes players ahead of you, and only one player can hold the lightning item at a time. This means that lightning will strike during the middle or at the end of a race, and if you find yourself struck by it, then that means that the player that used it was somewhere behind you. The intention of the lightning item is for the user to strike all of the opponents that are ahead, and then use the item's temporary stunning capabilities to make a dash toward first place. But since only one player can have the lightning item at a time, that means the player who gets it is in complete control. If you wind up getting the lightning from your item box, you may want to see what items other players have in order to ensure that none of them are invincible with stars or bullet bills before you use it. And you may want to wait for a specific portion of the track to appear in order to time your item usage to cause your opponents to truly suffer. But if your intention is purely to make a comeback, then what you can try to do is simply hold on to the lightning item and then see if you have any synergy with your second item. Since you'll presumably be in the back of the pack anyway, you can take a bit of extra time to go for a second item such as triple mushrooms or a bullet bill, so that once you shock each of your opponents, you can immediately blast ahead with your item in reserve. And of course, you can stack all of this recent information about lightning with the previous information we provided about bullet bills to truly excel ahead while your opponents are helpless to stop you. Plus, there is a cooldown period between when the lightning item is first pulled and when it can be accessed again, so you've got some time to strategize on when to best use it. Congratulations! You're now at the front of the race and are nearing the home stretch of the chaotic competition. So, How do you defend yourself from oncoming challengers? Well, if you're in the front of a race, the items you'll be encountering the most will be bananas, shells, coins, and occasionally super horns. While the lattermost item is great for blocking all sorts of attacks, namely blue shells, it is rare. During your time in first place, you'll be public enemy number 1, so now it's your goal to attempt to sabotage anyone who attempts to revoke your rightful title of champion. As you fight for the lead, the item that you'll most likely get will be coins, and chances are you won't really want this as an item because you're already in first place and are probably maxed out at 20 coins anyway. However, don't dispose of this item just yet. It may be in your best interest to hold on to your money, because if a player in the back uses a boo item against you, they'll now be the one stuck with the useless coin item, and you now have a free slot to try and find a more useful item the next time you come across a box. Additionally, every player gets to hold 2 items during a race at any given time, but no player can traditionally hold 2 coin items. This means that if you're already holding coins as one of your items and you smash into an item box, you will not get coins again. You'll get a shell, or a banana, or even one of those lucky super horns. This can also allow you to play mind games with racers that are directly beside you. Since everyone can see each other's items, you can psych out players by simply having your coins at the ready, and when they try to knock you down, you can surprise them with the shell that you secretly had in reserve. All in all, while coins may not seem like the most useful item to have while in the lead, you can utilize their uselessness to your benefit. Our final tip for today may just be the most straightforward. Watch what the world record holders do. Mario Kart World has its own leaderboard and ranking system for players that wish to participate in time trials and engage in world record runs. Simply watching these replays can inspire you to perform some tricks of your own and take on more competitive, risky styles of play when you participate in your next race. You may discover shortcuts you didn't know previously, or you may realize that certain routes are actually faster than you previously considered. Players are constantly playing time trials and are looking for the results to be as perfectly executed as possible, so it can be helpful to refer back to the time trial mode every now and again to see if any new discoveries have been made. After all, it only takes a few minutes out of the day to watch a replay, and what better way to learn how to play the game than to learn from the best? And there you have it. Whether you're front-running a race or making some sort of ultimate comeback, we hope that these tips and tricks will aid you to many more first-place finishes and help you become the next big Mario Kart World Pro. Thanks for watching.
Well, thanks to the IGN Guys team for that. Were there any tips and tricks in there you think you'll be able to use in your next game?
I mean, there's a lot of actionable stuff, and I can use all the help I can get, to be honest.
Well, it's just in the heat of the moment as well. It's just remembering, oh, what should I do here? You know, it's too much sometimes when you've got a blue shell coming your way.
Thanks, Guides team. We appreciate it. And we're almost halfway through now, so Jules and Mike, what's it looking like for our racers on the Spiny Rally?
Here we are with the Spiny Rally, and the first leg is at Boo Cinema, a personal favourite of mine in this. It's a sort of haunted cinema in a ghostly valley, and the main thing you need to watch out for at this particular part of that course is that it's the classic Mario Kart sort of decking over water. Lots of drops, lots of ability to fall into the water and end up right at the back of the pack early doors.
Scaring you and then making you fall into a trap.
Exactly.
It's just like dating. Right, okay, so this... the second leg is Starview Peak, which we obviously already featured in Ice Rally, and this iteration of the track features some Typhoos, some chill bullies, and a large ice road jump at the finish line, so keep focused.
Yeah, it's a stunning thing, and again, avoiding dropping off the track will be a key consideration. Next up is DK Pass, which is a Donkey Kong themed ski resort. Why that doesn't exist in real life, I have no idea.
Right?
I would be
skiing.
right up there. Lots of snow pokies to worry about, bullet bills, fire piranha plants, and boomerang bros. It features an aerial section with rings, so flying through rings before reaching the highway. Lots of ramps, lots of bridge rails, another Yoshi's drive-through, and then heading over to Salty Speedway.
Who would you say deserves to drive on a salty speedway, Mike? Is it you?
No, I think Wario is the saltiest of all the...
He's pretty salty,
yeah, he's pretty salty. He needs to let that grudge
Just let it go, man.
Just let it go.
For how many years has it been?
It's going to be bad for his sleep. It's going to be bad for his health. I mean,
mean,
he should just chill out.
Honestly. Right, that'll be the next game.
Wario's chill time. Wario goes to therapy. Right.
Sorry. Okay. So, Salty Speedway, it's a coastal town that vaguely resembles Venice, i.e. canals, and Amsterdam, so windmills, bit of a mishmash. The enemies are Cheeps, crabs, and the spike balls. And then features lock gates, bridges, windmills, lanterns, deck chairs, and buoys, plus a central mermaid statue of Birdo, a la Copenhagen's The Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's what it's a reference to.
The Little Mermaid.
Lovely.
Same.
Next up, it's the one that's the most fun to say. It's Peach Beach, which is a seaside promenade.
I don't know, Salty Speedway is pretty good too.
It's a contender. It's definitely a contender. There's a sandy spit in a sort of port town that's adjacent to Peach's castle. Floating Goombas wearing rubber rings, adorable. Crabs, cataquacks, semi-submerged rocks, sand castles, deck chairs, buoys, coconuts, sailing boats. It's got it all.
You say buoys? It's boys.
It's how Americans say it.
Well, you're not American.
Americans might be watching this.
I suppose that sounds weird if we're saying look out for deck chairs and boys and coconuts. Never mind. Okay, right.
There might be boys.
The last leg is Wario Shipyard. So this is a largely water-based race around a sunken pirate ship in stormy weather, as we all are. Right, so enemies, seagulls, dragon eels, crabs, features, boys, features some boys, shipwrecks, large waves, floating wooden barrels and crates, lanterns, boost ramps, and a large swinging anchor before the finish line.
Yeah,
Watch out for that.
Yeah, for my money, this is one of the trickiest final legs of a knockout tour rally. So lots of tight turns. It's on water, so it can be a bit difficult. There's waves to negotiate.
Boys there.
There's boys as well. But yeah, I think this one's going to be a tricky one, and it could catch some people out.
Boys often do.
Boys could catch people out.
Professionalism off the charts from our commentators, Mike and Jules here, ready for the Spiny Rally. That's our fourth event of the day.
Yeah, halfway through. Who can believe it?
All right, I'm hearing that our races are nearly ready, so it's time for lights out at Boo Cinema.
Here we go, starting with Kostler. Hoping for a better result. So far, Red Team have not really featured very highly in the rankings, but Kostler is in second place. Strong position to start with. Here are those decking bits that are reminiscent of the original Mario Kart.
Difficult.
So tricky, yeah.
So difficult. So, like, if you're actually a bit more kind of tactical and strategic, you can really, really use them to your...
and Kostler very nearly went off there, but managed to keep it on the road. Good job from her. This is Matt Griffiths. Up in second, again, I had a better performance, I think, in the last race. The big story of the previous race, obviously, was the sort of...
just absolute chaos.
Yeah, and down to 19th. That shows how quickly it can change.
Yeah.
I think the big story of the last race was Purple Team doing a great job, Blue Team falling away, and I think it's about consistency of performances. You know, the win is glorious, obviously, but in this team game, just solid points will help bring your team up the rankings.
And I think, you're right in what you were saying, where basically I feel like everyone else is kind of like finally finding their flow. So I think, those leaderboards are going to mix up really, really quickly.
Absolutely. And a gold mushroom's going to be pretty useful, but you've got to be careful not to fall off the side of this precipice.
Yeah.
Icy sort of ski resort here, basically, but driving the wrong way up a ski slope. So,
no! Oh,
someone just went off. Here we go. It's Kostler again.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, no.
Wait! What happened?
So she's tumbled down the order. So from being right at the front at the start, she has unfortunately been eliminated. Another bad news day for Red Team.
Oh, that's it. You're so right. This is an incredibly kind of like technical and tricky track to not fall off the edge here.
Chocolate Kieran very nearly went off the edge, and I think he was surprised. He surprised himself that he managed to keep it in there. Okay, Beckymon, better performance in the last race, and I think she's going to become a factor in this next race. Look, good use of the gold mushroom
strategy. Mushroom strat is on point.
Mushroom strat is on point, taking that shortcut and doing a great job with Boo. She's got bananas now protected. So Orange Juice TV, again, he's had a better performance this time. Green Team, they're kind of improving as the game goes on, and I think they're the ones who are really getting into their stride at the moment. Although
this is going to be tricky.
That is looking bad for Orange Juice TV.
Oh, triple mushies.
Here we go. What's he got?
Triple mushies indeed.
Come on.
Here we go. There's that big junk, and the checkpoint is at the end of it.
Oh no!
Orange Juice TV getting caught in the snow. Is he going to make it?
Is someone going to?
No, he was.
What? Does it?
That tiny margin, just dragging a wheel on the snow, was enough to get him eliminated.
This is what you bring up with the therapist moments. Like that.
I think
so
it is.
Annoying.
I think it's probably this is going to torture him for years. Chocolate Kieran, right on the bubble in 12th place.
My heart right now is
but has
crazy.
a bunch of mushrooms, 4 separate mushrooms available to him.
This is a great stack of items here.
Again, the Mario Kart gods have smiled upon Matt Griffith.
Okay.
Come on.
Into first place.
But only for a brief moment, as is tradition.
Exactly. In Mario Kart, you can never be in first place for too long.
I missed
so you
it.
just got to make sure you're in first place when it matters at the end.
That's what's so difficult, Mike.
Yeah,
it's timing that.
What else is difficult is these flying sections. If you're used to the kart handling, actually making sure that you're getting through these boost rings is super important. And now we're going to have some traffic to deal with. on the highway.
Oh yeah, this is going to get a little bit chaotic with the cars on the road.
Yeah, Too Busy Gaming taking a great shortcut there, but getting hit by the lightning, and it doesn't seem to affect him because he had the boo, so that was good timing for him.
Yeah, you've got to keep an eye on absolutely every single bit of this track. Yeah. Like, it really is starting to... You haven't got to just worry about the other competitors. There's a whole lot of stuff. There you go, see?
Getting chocolate Kieran, they're getting absolutely flattened and colliding with traffic. Yeah.
Just when you think it couldn't get any worse.
Where's that checkpoint? It's not here yet, so he's got time, but he's in 13th place. Another set of items. Oh, but he's missed them. He went for the double and someone else grabbed it in front of him.
Oh, well, that's deeply
Absolute disaster. But there are these boosts here on this highway that will help if you can hit them all. But they move out of the way.
This is the trickiest game in the entire world.
There's so much going on, so much to consider, so many factors to consider as you race. And Adam Savage just in front of him.
Oh, bullet bill?
Oh, there's the bullet bill, though. This will help brilliantly. And actually, this section here is extremely demanding, lots of tight turns on water. And so having a bullet bill here is particularly useful because everyone else will be struggling with these tight turns and walls on the outside.
Oh, what's happening here?
Oh no! Matthew and Ryan has been defeated. I really should have checked his name before we went into this race. Beckymon doing a great job up in third.
This is
delivering on the promise from that stronger performance in the previous race and is now well and truly in the mix.
And looking pretty chill about it as well. Doesn't look too... I mean, look, tongue is out. That's when you know it's getting serious. Someone's sticking their tongue out.
Concentrating
Wants
hard.
to win.
Here we go. This is Peach Beach. Looks glorious.
But there's no time to look, Mike.
There's no time
Concentrate on your driving.
There's no time to relax on the beach. Absolutely not. There's Peach's Castle up ahead. This is how the other half live, folks.
Adam Savage still hasn't blinked.
This is crazy.
He must have such dry eyes. Yeah. Well, he should be. He might have, he might be crying fairly shortly because he's in 12th place and he needs to be 8th or better. So, unless he can make up some places.
Bullet bill me, come on, bullet bill me.
What's he going to get?
What's he going to get? Is it going to make a difference?
Mushrooms and lightning.
Oh, it might be enough. It might be enough. They're quite close.
Yeah, up to 10th.
All good.
Too Busy Gaming up in third.
Double stack. What's he got?
Having to avoid some of the obstacles around here. Not really beach weather anymore, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, it depends what beach you're going to, Mike. We don't all have to have expensive holidays. We don't all live like you.
If it's a British beach, that would be the weather you would be delivered.
Exactly.
Matt Griffiths doing a great job, actually.
Tailwind.
Nice.
Just made it through.
No. Wait.
Oh wow, but not as close as Beckymon was to getting eliminated. That was about as close as it's possible to be.
Tactically, tailwind.
I've never done that. I think she's as surprised as we are.
I think she was. Yeah.
I'm like, did I get through? Okay, yeah.
But the problem is, there's no time to celebrate. Once you get through that checkpoint, you need to focus up on the next checkpoint. And if you just scrape through, you are in a bad position for the next one.
Just don't ever celebrate, Mike. That's the key in Mario Kart.
Never take a moment to be present.
No, never.
Always be focused on karting.
Exactly. Otherwise, you lose.
Here we go. Mega Mushroom for Adam Savage. Laser steely focus.
Yes.
Will he make it to fourth? Avoid the big whirlpool. Try and get into that dash ring.
Is he going to do it? Oh, nicely done.
I'm going to go wide to get the
These waves can be tricky to navigate, but if you can get stunts off them, you can get boosts as well. So it's a sort of double-edged sword. Now we're into that tricky Wario shipyard segment of the rally.
Yeah.
This is really tricky. Big tight turns, waves, rain, obstacles, crates floating in the water. This is an absolute disaster and can make the difference.
This is a health and safety nightmare. They should not be racing through here. There's far too many obstacles.
I'm not sure what Wario's doing running a shipyard. I feel like he's got enough on.
I know.
Okay, final checkpoint before the finish line. Oh my gosh, Too Busy Gaming just misses out.
No, that's so brutal.
Bad news for Purple Team, who are on a bit of a run, but Adam Savage still in the game. So can he regain some points for Purple Team?
Oh god, that was bad.
Here we go though, Beckymon in first place. As Boo, look at that crown. Looks perfect on that little ghost.
But first is the worst place to be in that moment in time.
Well, she's been absolutely drilled with a star and then a red shell. It's an absolute nightmare.
Ollie.
Come on, this is it. Go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, Adam, come on, keep it together, man. You need to blink by now. This is why you couldn't make that corner.
How fast the end?
Aim for first is what it says on the screen, Adam. What are you doing in fourth? That's what I want to know.
Take the advice on the screen.
Exactly.
It's useful.
Oh, wow, little hop over that.
Oh!
And an amazing victory from the Orion Sound.
Yes.
Ollie.
The tongue sticking out the mouth is apparently tactical.
It worked
it's
for him.
helpful. Yeah.
Actually,
So can we have a quick... See, look, he's got dry mouth.
Yeah,
Biggie's
of
stuck his
course he
tongue out.
has. I mean, hydration is important for concentration.
Oh my goodness, my heart is racing. I don't know about you.
Things are heating up at the Streamer Showdown. What do you make of it?
Yeah, huge race, absolutely. I think what was standing out.
That mic.
Yeah, I guess.
No, you keep using the mic.
Yeah, amazing. I think the big story for me, Purple Team, obviously, most of the big names we've seen from Purple Team falling away very early doors, Too Busy Gaming, CPK, neither of them having a great race. But Adam Savage, who has not really featured in the sort of top tier so far.
I mean, he's been getting through, but just not in any kind of like big viable position.
Exactly, and not necessarily being there right at the end, but managed to cling on and have a good result in second. So big news for Purple Team. Blue Team, again, another disappointing round after strong couple of first races have kind of fallen away a bit. And then obviously Orange Team, the Orion Sound, Ollie, taking the victory. I think Orange Team have got some strong players in there. I think Ravs is decent. Ollie's very, very good. I think in the Littlewood, Martin is also very, very good.
But you got to keep an eye on that purple assassin, Adam Savage.
I know,
It's not blinking, apparently, is the strategy for the ages. The focus. Have you ever seen Adam Savage look so intense? I don't know, he hasn't blinked in like 4 rounds.
Yeah.
So like,
his eyeballs may fall clean out of his head, at which point it will be difficult.
He's got the capacity to keep those eyes open, which, it might come into play later on, you don't know.
I think if Adam can maintain this run of form, and if CPK and Too Busy can kind of return to where they were in the first few rounds, I think Purple Team could be a big threat.
Well, congrats to our podium. Ollie, Adam Savage and Becky on there.
Yes, and actually we've got Becky on from the Green Team for an interview now. So Becky on, I'm getting a bit of team radio intel. Tubbo appeared to be coaching you throughout that race. Was your top 4 finish because of that or in spite of it?
Yes, yeah. He was he was giving me really good advice, like go faster and get some boxes.
And were you surprised with the race outcome?
So like I think I've been out. I've never gotten into that top bracket. I was pretty proud of a play where I used the tailwind to get it through the top 8, get into the top 8, managed to skirt around, so I was pretty happy with that. But I'm aware of how good the other guys were in that top 4, so I was like, I'm in the top 4, I'm gonna just try my best. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with it.
Who's your racer to watch so far?
I think that Ollie is one to watch. I think CPK as well. He's obviously doing really well, and just got to watch him. But I'm trying to have as much fun as I can, so I'm kind of what happens.
Well, good luck. And yeah, Orion Sound is one to watch. He came first in that last race, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I think he is a danger man. But I think, if Becky can keep this sort of momentum up, I think she could be a factor as well in these next few races.
Yep, that's right. Don't sleep on Becky as a competitor here at the Streamer Showdown.
Precisely. And we are now officially halfway through the Streamer Showdown. So let's take a look at where the teams and individuals stand on the leaderboard. Oh my gosh, we have a joint first place within the Littlewood and Too Busy Gaming on 37 points each. And then we have CPK bringing up the rear in third place with 36 points.
Let's take a look how that shapes up for the teams. It's Orange Team in front with 122 points combined. Purple Team on 118. Blue Team with 99 points. Green Team on 92. Yellow Team has 83 points. And Red Team in last with 60 points so far.
Look, they could be underdogs. We could be seeing a resurgence. It's halfway through.
It's only halfway.
Exactly.
The glass is still half empty. There's still half a race to go.
There's room to grow for Red Team, certainly.
Sports. Now, Nash, you've heard of Donkey Kong Jr., right? You're familiar?
Yeah, I have, but I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh, okay. Not around the place.
No, not in any Mario Kart property for quite some time.
Did you know, though, he was one of the original 8 characters in the first Mario Kart game?
I was aware of that.
You did know that. If you're going to any Mario Kart themed pub quiz anytime soon, well, we've got some facts that are sure to help you out.
Mario Kart World introduced new open world elements, added to the roster of characters, and doubled the number of people who can take part in online races. But in order to really appreciate where the Mario Kart series is now, we need to look back at where it came from. So let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? Here are 4 things to know about the history of the Mario Kart series. The series began with Super Mario Kart, released in 1992 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. If maths isn't your thing, that means the series has been going strong for over 30 years now. If you didn't get to experience the original in its heyday, it might be hard to appreciate how revolutionary it was. It introduced the world to mascot kart races, and its focus on item-based gameplay helped make it a hit. Much of the item system that's still present in the series can be traced back to that original title. Things obviously looked different. For example, question mark boxes were tiles on the floor that you drive over to activate. They didn't float in front of you like they do now. But several of the items you know and love were there from the beginning, including the classic banana peel, star, mushroom, green and red shells, and lightning. The core gameplay modes were there too. There was single player and multiplayer races and battle mode, though multiplayer was only for 2 players in split screen. Single player was split screen too, with half the screen taken up by a course map. Things have obviously evolved since then, especially now that Mario Kart World added an open world to freely explore. But the bones of the Mario Kart experience were there from the start. There might be another Nintendo franchise that's known for the sheer number of characters it's featured, but Mario Kart is no slouch in that department. The original game had a cast of 8, and here's a little trivia for you. Can you name them all? We'll give you a second to think about it. Time's up! The original 8 were Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Koopa Troopa, and the surprise of the group, Donkey Kong Jr., who all but disappeared from the series afterward. He was replaced by his Pops, Donkey Kong, and his cross-species cousin, Diddy Kong, through the rest of the series. But there have been plenty of other additions too. Some have become mainstays, like Wario, Waluigi, Daisy, and Rosalina, and several characters got baby version. And there's Peach, but as a cat, because why not? Then there's collaborations with other franchises, thanks in large part to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's Link from Zelda, Villagers and Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and Inklings from Splatoon. Mario Kart World continued dialing things up to 11, adding 20 new characters to the mix. And that includes the series' new star, Cow. Once you've rail grinded as a cow, there's truly no going back. The infamous blue shell, or if you want to call it by its government name, the Spiny shell, is probably the most memorable item in the series. First introduced in Mario Kart 64, it functions essentially as an undodgeable homing missile that zeroes in on whomever is in first place. But do you know the practical reason why it was introduced? In a 2011 interview with Kotaku, Mario Kart 64 director Hideki Kono revealed the answer. They wanted races to stay interesting from start to finish, with everyone having a chance to win. However, having all 8 races on screen at the same time was taxing to the console, so they needed to allow for separation during the course of a race to ease the burden. So how do you keep things interesting and the winner unknown, while not keeping all 8 races close together? You introduce an item that specifically hunts whoever's in first place, so nobody feels safe. It became an effective tool and led to race outcomes sometimes changing at the last second, keeping people on their toes. And so, the shell stayed, even when processing power was no longer a consideration. It became such a staple that Mario Kart 7 and 8 director Kosuke Yabuki told Eurogamer that the dev team toyed with removing it, but it felt like something was missing. Later games made the blue shell dodgeable or blockable in various ways, but it's still terrorizing racers and ruining friendships to this day. Pretty much from the moment Mario first got behind the wheel, the series has been a massive success. The original game reportedly sold more than 8 million copies worldwide, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of the best-selling video games of all time, selling more than 70 million copies. And Mario Kart World has kept the good times going. Nintendo announced in September that it sold 9.5 million copies of Mario Kart World in 4 months, which means that now, according to Nintendo's financial data, the best-selling titles on the 3DS, Wii U, Switch and Switch 2 are all Mario Kart titles. And on top of that, it's inspired dozens of other entries in the kart racing genre and brought joy to countless families over the last 33 years and counting. Here's to another 33 more. Well, thank you to the incredibly handsome man who clearly voiced that video there.
He sounded handsome. I could tell from the voiceover.
Good. Well, while I pay him that compliment later, we can now go to a break because we're halfway through.
All right. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to survive until the end of this tournament. My heart right now is crazy.
That's fine. Tense is chill. Amazing.
I'll take first.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. No! I'll take first for like a second.
Ah, I missed it.
Got him. Nice, little bit of lightning there.
I'm about to get spined. You guys got an ice box where your heart used to be? Hold on. As if I could have got that box. Wait. Wait! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I may have folded myself. I folded myself. I've truly folded myself. Unless... Oh, that was annoying. Hold on. I literally need a double now, though. Otherwise, that's fully it for me. Oh, Bullet Bill? Say less. Say less. Mario Kart saving my life yet again.
I'm nearby you now. I always get out on 8th, so... See, that was the attack that you were talking about, right, Coach? Okay.
Keep an eye out. I'm in 5th right now.
I'm right behind you, Ollie. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the next section, is it? No, no, it can't be.
No. they've got a
Oh,
little bit.
blue's coming
Blue shell's
forward.
going out. Blue shell's going out.
I need a slipstream or something. I'm going to go wide for the double.
This is absolute mad. 7. Oh, God. This is crazy. I got squashed and red shelled. Could be out here. 12th position. It's not a good look. And there's just no power-ups for miles. Double here. Bullet bill me. Bullet bill me. Come on. Bullet bill me. Bullet bill me. Yes.
Uh-oh.
I lightninged everyone.
No, all good, all good.
All good for now, yeah. 7th, 6th.
It's over for me again. It's always 8, dude.
Ah, come on.
Tailwind, tailwind.
Right, made that.
Yes! Wait, that was it! Oh, I just tailwinded to get past the sick. Movie! I tactically tailwind. I've never done that.
Here we go. Slipstream. Real nice, real nice.
Ah, come on. Back of the pack. I want to get some doubles. Come on, come on. Is he just in front of me? I can see you. Come away from me. I'm big.
I'm going to go wide to get the double. Gosh, I'm getting like none of these waves. Okay. Got the banana. Oh,
I'm not good at this shortcut, so I'm just going to skip it.
Come on. Come on. Oh, no, again. Double. Come on. Come on. Give me something good. fifth.
Come on.
I'm in.
Welcome back, race fans. We hope you're ready for more world-class action here at Streamer Showdown.
Yeah, we are now tumbling into race 5, and it's going to be the Cherry Rally. So what can we look forward to in this, Jules and Mike?
Right, okay, so leg 1 is your favourite phrase.
Peach Beach.
You do love a bit of a Peach Beach.
It's so much fun to say.
It is. I feel like that. Anyway, let's not go down that road. It's not the time to pick that apart. So obviously we've seen this already in the Spiny Rally, but in this iteration of the track, it features additional bullet bills, which are going to be fired from a truck, Parabiddy Buds and fire piranha plants, also on trucks, and a Yoshi's drive-through.
Yes, and then after that we'll be heading to Dino Jungle, which is a prehistoric jungle research facility with roaming dinosaurs.
I would hope so.
Yeah, so watch out, don't get stepped on. Lots of boomerang bros, as if the dinosaurs weren't enough. But also there's a lengthy waterfall river rapids crossing and geezers before the course checkpoint.
You got to always be careful of geezers.
Yeah, and boys.
And geezers and boys. And it's also irrelevant if there's a checkpoint. You just got to be aware of them.
Right,
generally.
of course.
Next up is Koopa Troopa Beach. So we've got a kind of beachside road followed by a jetty and a water lane. We've got rocky wrenches, cheap chomps, and it also features Yoshi's drive-through, which is going to be right at the course start and beside some food trucks. Banana depositing vehicle.
Any of these carts could be a banana depositing vehicle if they get that power up.
Exactly. Water jet, sailboats, and a giant Koopa Troopa balloon.
Yes, and then we head to DK Spaceport, which has a waterside entrance beneath a zigzagging series of girder platforms inspired by the original Donkey Kong game. Some cheaps in there in the transition from Koopa Troopa Beach, but the main thing to spot is the gigantic Mecha Donkey Kong.
Well, if you have to point it out, it's not very giant.
I mean, it is huge.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like they're going to see it anyway, right?
Yeah, and bear in mind there's a Yoshi's drive-through right at the course start there as well, and multiple water ramps as well.
And then the next leg will be Whistle Stop Summit. So this is a kind of canyon backroads of a steam train themed track. Is it me or is like the alliteration really messing with you today? Steam train themed track on the wilderness coast. Enemies are Spinies and Shoe Goombas, and then featuring a Sunshine Railway brand.
Yeah, lots of rail riding opportunities with the railway.
Ooh,
so
we like that.
Could see them taking advantage of that. And then we finish up in Desert Hills, but this time it's a sort of dusk nighttime theme in the desert, and it features additional grolls, batidons, and tokotokos as well.
I feel like we're doing very well reading these words out loud.
Yeah, I know. We're doing an excellent job. We're extremely professional.
We're so professional.
There's a pat on the back all round.
Yeah. Wait, Jane, you haven't done some self-congratulatory statement yet. Off you go.
I'm doing an excellent job too. Thanks for asking, Jules. And we're all very excited for Cherry Rally here for race 5 of the day.
Well done, Jane.
So let's head down to the beach.
Okay.
Here we are with Darth Sidious for Blue Team. Blue Team will be wanting to rekindle that competitive edge that they had early doors. And it's up to Darth Sidious to do a good job here. But Adam Savage, the unblinking man, will be looking to put a stop to that.
Someone find that so funny. It is slightly chaotic. Don't you feel like it's so hard to keep up everything that's going on?
Yeah.
And I think we might be losing our minds, but in the best possible way.
I tell you what, we have not seen a lot of Get Mads recently,
Actually,
and I would like to see Get Mads improve. But we've also got Orange Juice TV here, and Matthew and Ryan in 9th place, decent spot, better performance than recently for them.
Tubbo doesn't look so happy here.
Tubbo looks concerned.
Oh, first time we're seeing Ben. Come on, Ben, you can do it. Let's do it.
Ready, set, Ben there for Purple Team. Again, a key member of that team. Every member of the team is going to have to step up at this stage in the tournament. We're over halfway now. Those with an advantage are going to be hard to catch. And Chocolate Kieran will be looking to represent Yellow Team as well. Here we go, Beckham on. Decent performance, good performance in the last race, and we'll be looking to capitalise on that as well. And Ravs, we've not seen a lot of Ravs, not seen a lot of Monty Mole.
He seems a lot better spirits here. He's having a nice time.
Even if they're not sending a message to their face, everyone is having a great time playing Mario Kart, I can guarantee it. PJ, love to see a bit more of him from this race as well.
No, you don't want to be electrocuted as you're going through this particular waterfall. That's really mean.
Again, it's disorientating enough, this section, without being electrocuted with lightning as well. Kostler, I'm loving Kostler's Mario Kart shirt, by the way. I think the fit is on point. Dean Dobbs, again, we were looking for good performances from Blue Team and Purple Team because Orange Team are currently looking extremely strong.
That's right. He's doing okay, but he's got
He's in 20th position.
He could just about do, but that doesn't mean anything, Mike, because we ascertained.
Well, it's better than 23rd position, which
That's true,
is where
actually.
Orange Juice TV is at the moment, and there's going to be a checkpoint coming up any time now.
Can we see the panic rising? Oh!
Well, not with a Mega Mushroom and a Bullet Bill.
It's going to be fine.
I think it's going to be fine. Almost as large as those dinosaurs that everyone's avoiding. There's the Bullet
there
Bill.
we go.
Perfect
Come
timing.
on, you can do it.
Rattling up the places, perfect. Here's Sunpie. Again, not had a great run so far, but we'll be looking to get through the next checkpoint. Currently in 16th, 17th position, but
that means nothing.
No,
because of that.
unfortunately, she's been hit with a bomb, and she is back past the 20th place
This
cutoff.
is it. Checkpoint coming up.
Lucy.
Lucy's steaming
Lucy
through.
Flight steaming through as a Bullet Bill and
just
knocking
a
out.
ruin.
Yeah.
Sorry, Martin.
Yeah, sorry, Martin, and
Oh,
sorry,
Sunpie.
Sunpie. Difficult to maintain a sunny disposition when you are knocked out that early on.
It's very hard to pace going between a dinosaur's legs.
It's true.
It's very true.
But Kostler is doing a decent job, and she's in the mix. For the first time, I think Red Team has a representative this far up in the race.
Here we go.
Bullet Bill, so useful, particularly on these windy sort of sections.
Why am I moving so?
Chocolate Kieran.
I want you to know.
Technical issues?
The whole time I was holding B when I was holding A.
He was holding B! Oh no! User error!
Classic!
Absolute disaster. I thought it was
this late in the game? What are you doing?
I know.
No.
Just that, that thumb control clearly not working for him. PJ, on the other hand, up in 6th place now with shells to spare. Cutoff is 16th, and Matthew and Ryan 17th position.
Okay, it's just, you can do.
Here we go. Orange Juice TV. It's been a bit sketchy, but he's hanging on, clinging on, still in the mix, and up to 6th now.
This is going to get very, very spicy at this point. Coming up to this checkpoint.
We're going to see some big names fall.
But not Ollie.
Not Ollie, but Tubbo. Out.
No.
Cow.
But he looked so slightly defeated way earlier on.
But here we go. Becky Amon really hitting her stride now. Still in the mix. Needs to improve though. Get up to 12th or better for the next checkpoint. Chocolate Kieran has gotten over his button-related mix-up and is back in the mix.
I mean, it definitely makes a huge difference.
Yes, if you're not braking at the same time. This is so tricky, this bit, trying to stay on that middle section which has boost pads.
Yeah.
If you can take advantage of those boost pads, it's really going to help.
But it also means that everyone's cluttered up together, which means that ultimately all of the items are just kind of centralized to that one area.
Absolutely,
So
and it's easier to hit people with power-ups.
Oh, this is it. Come on, we're up to the next checkpoint.
Ravs is on the bubble. Will he make it through?
No.
He does make it through. Last one through. PJ is out. Another big name to fall.
Let me breathe. Let me drive.
There is no
Stop
time to
attacking
breathe,
me.
Jules. This is Mario Kart World.
Is that
there
the
is
next
no
level
time
of
to
not
breathe.
blinking?
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
to stop breathing.
Look at the
really
giant
help.
Mecha DK.
Okay, it's very big.
He is enormous.
Huge.
Absolutely enormous.
He's having a nice time.
He's having a lovely time.
I mean,
Here's CPK. Not heard a lot from him so far, but he is up in the podium positions
Ben's
at the
up to
moment.
5th. This is really, really good. Come on, Ben.
And Beckymon in 11th place needs to be 8th or better. Come on, need to
Double
convert
stack. Double stack.
those
Right,
better
what have you got?
performances.
Ooh, was that? That was definitely a bill.
And look at this, Kostler still in the mix for Red
Smashing
Team.
through.
Still making it through. In some big names have fallen, but Kostler is still in the race and has mushrooms to spare as well.
I mean, CPK has,
Not as many mushrooms as CPK
literally
has.
a stew you could make.
Yeah.
With this many mushrooms.
A nice stroganoff or something.
Yeah.
Lovely. Dean Dobbs with the golden mushroom and the bullet bill. Good combination of items there.
Oh, yeah.
Helping him up to 8th place right when it matters, because the checkpoint will be coming up sooner than any of these guys would like.
Yeah. Oh.
Mega mushroom
Yes.
as well.
This is good. This is looking good
Up
for
to
Dean.
3rd. Yeah,
Maybe
blue
he's hitting
team
his
on a
stride.
surge.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's quite late in the game for Dean, so
Yeah.
is it enough? Is it enough to bring it back?
We will find out. I'm not sure if it's enough for Matthew and Ryan though, because they're in 12th place and they need to be 8th or better. Again, the bullet bill though.
But is he still? Is he? I feel like he's
It
too
may
far
be
behind.
too far behind.
I can't see anyone. Oh, they're
right
quite
at the back
far
of the
ahead.
pack. There's Ravs though.
Oh,
Ravs is
see?
in trouble as well.
Wasn't enough.
No, and not enough for Orange Juice
That
TV.
almost looked like a rage quit.
Becky though, absolutely steaming through this.
It's just me.
She's far back at each checkpoint, but she just makes it through, and you've got to be in the conversation at the end if you want to win.
Is she it's the last one from Green?
Yeah, the last one from Green Team, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Chocolate Kieran was in the middle of boosting through with a shortcut, but hit by the lightning and ends up having to drag himself through that rough terrain to get back to the track.
Oh, that was kind of brutal timing.
It was poor timing.
And also with lightning, you can't ever really be terribly exact with it.
Yeah.
You're just kind of guessing.
Chocolate Kieran, though, going to make up for it with more boosts, more shortcuts. This is going to make a big difference. Will the golden mushroom last? On 2 wheels because of the bullet bill, but still in the mix.
This is going to be
Second
really
place, will he get the
close.
dash food?
I guess I'm last.
Think he's grabbed it.
No, come on.
Becky,
You can do it.
Yeah.
representing
Yes,
for
come on.
green team.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's got to be something good.
Dash food.
Hey.
But what's the second item? 3 mushrooms. Here we go, though. The Orion Sound, again, taking that shortcut.
He hasn't stuck his tongue out yet. He needs to do that.
No,
Come
he's
on.
clearly not locked in. If he doesn't have the tongue out, he's not locked in. But Orange Team, 2 representatives in this final section. Big for Orange Team.
Oh, that's a
And
good-
Kostler
that's a good-
still in the race. Amazing job, but just not making it through that final cutoff checkpoint.
For Kostler. That
She's
was
done a
so
great
close.
job in that race.
That's got to be the best position for Red so far.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely desperate to get some points, and they've got some on the board now thanks to Kostler.
CPK just focused in.
Yeah, Dean Dobbs, everyone's locked in. At this stage, no one is not locked in. Everyone's focused, everyone's concentrating, no one's cracking jokes anymore. They're all focused on getting that win. And it's looking like the Orion Sound at the moment, but as we know, anything can happen.
Is it going to be?
Will he make it?
Yes.
Celebrating ahead of the line.
Easily.
Yeah,
out in
that
front.
is the-
Look at that. I
that-
told you, didn't I tell you? Most competitive one.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is telling that is the biggest winning margin we've seen so far. It has been so
Yeah.
close so far, but a great job from the Orion Sound taking the win. Dean Dobbs in second place, a big turn up for blue team, and Chocolate Kieran for yellow team in third place.
Yeah, and CPK still in there. It's still
Yeah,
like right
still in the mix.
top.
Those consistent points finishes are important.
And yeah, I think that's Ben's highest. Yeah, Ben's highest placement and closer as well.
Another strong performance from Becky as well. Good job.
Mads is still hasn't quite got the rhythm back.
Yeah, that early promise doesn't seem to be being converted.
But a comfortable win from Ollie there. He must feel good about that.
Absolutely. I mean, comfortable wins don't come along often in Mario Kart, let's be honest. Normally the margin is so small. But yeah, he'll be very pleased with that.
My heart is breaking for Becky. Honestly.
That was close.
That elimination, that was tough.
Yeah,
was
that's
tough
a
to
rough
see.
one.
But fifth place, I mean, again, great points to pull for Green Team when the rest of the team kind of fell away, including, Orange Juice TV. We've seen a lot of great performances from him, but not in this particular rally.
What do you think about your boy Adam Savage there, down at 19?
Oh, he blinked. that's what ruined it for him. Blinked and missed it.
Yeah, some players are really coming into their own this time, and some seem to be hitting the proverbial banana peel, as it were. So we are now going to take a look at the leaderboards. So in first place, we've got Orion Sound with 46 points. Second place is CPK with 45 points. And in third, Too Busy Gaming for 44 points. So some things are changing. The gaps are widening.
Close, though.
Literally couldn't be tighter in that top 3. And Orange Team have 152 points, while Purple Team has 145. Blue Team, 124. Then Green Team with 114. Yellow with 108. And Red Team, 75 points.
So, Ollie, that's 2 wins on the trot for you.
2 scary wins. Both felt not undeserved, but hard fought, I would say.
In this race, you took out a major threat in the individual standings, Biz.
We know who we're targeting, to be fair. Like, we are actively being like, CPK's scary, Biz is scary, Mads is scary.
Who do you see as your main competition individually and as a team?
Going into this, I'll be real, I pinned Ravs and Martin as my 2 main threats, and then we were put on the same team, so we're having to be like quite cordial. But down the line, they were the ones that I was most scared of, seeing the roster.
And what 3 words would you use to describe your racing so far and your prospects for the rest of the day?
Oh, I'm gonna say scary, thrilling, and then hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Scary, thrilling, and hopeful. Isn't that all of us?
Beautiful. It's poetry.
I love that.
Applicable for so many things. Dating, life, finances, home ownership. Pick a thing.
Next up, we're going to talk to his teammate, the Littleward, also, of course, of Orange Team. Now, I'm sorry you were brutally eliminated at the first checkpoint there after a run of really solid results.
I feel like I'm falling from grace a little bit because I've top 5 the whole event so far, every race, and then 23rd or 22nd.
So how is Orange Team morale after that result?
Oh, we're doing great. Ollie's back-to-back first places as a team. We were first before that race, so it'll be interesting to see what the turnout is. But there's a lot of Orias and just like general silliness. We had a really fun round. I think it was race 2 where the 3 of us were in first, second, and third. 2 of us had boomboxes. Jimmy was up the front, and we were playing Protect the President for any blue shells that were coming in. So yeah, there's team synergy there. But we've said we get into top 4 together, then it's every man for himself, basically.
Okay, you and Ravs had a little mix-up on the track earlier. Is that now water under the bridge, or...?
I've heard about this. I mean, to be honest, I had denied it heavily at the time, and I think they've just dropped it. I just genuinely don't recall at any moment having hammers, and I'm not really a throwback person, so that just seems out of character, but these races have been like nothing I've ever experienced. Like, I've played online. This is like 2 times more savage. You falter for a moment, and you are drowning. It's crazy.
And finally, who do you see as your main competition today?
Ooh, to be honest, it was looking like for a long time it was going to be, I think, blue team, if I remember correctly. And to be honest, they've not fallen out of top 3 teams for a while, and they've got a lot of big hitters in there. So they're the ones that, like, if PJ goes out or if Dean goes out, we're like shouting that on the comms, like, they've got out of the last gate. Like, we're very mindful of them. We're not necessarily targeting them with weapons, but it gives us a bit of a morale boost if we see they've dropped off, and we can, have that little bit of extra energy going into the final checkpoints.
Okay, keeping a close eye on blue team. But now we're going to go and talk to someone from red team. That's Kozler. Hey, Kozler, congratulations on an amazing result. That was a top 10 finish for you.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we haven't been doing too well before, so we all changed our bikes to motorbikes, and yeah, it's changed the game now.
Tell us, was there anything behind that improvement tactically? What are you doing different?
Do you know what we're thinking? Because we're last anyway, we're like, we might as well switch it up and just try out loads of different stuff. So, should be all right.
Right, Kozler, who do you think are the main threats among your competitors?
I think Jimmy at the front, because I see him come first sometimes and he's hanging back a little bit, so I think he's one to watch out for.
And finally, tell us, how's red team morale after that great and inspiring result?
Yeah, I think we're just getting into it now. Like, we've just settled. We've all got the good bikes now, so I think you're going to see a comeback soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
So yeah, there is a chance that red team, they have some hope. You've got to stay hopeful.
Oh my God, that's how you're phrasing it?
I think so.
It's not the worst.
No. But lovely to see them get a really good result on the board. Let's be honest. You know, we root for the underdogs here, obviously, and it's great to see them perform well.
Next up, Acorn Rally. How do we feel about Acorn Rally? Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for Acorn Rally.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so like leg 1, we're going to be in Toad's Factory. Obviously, that was already featured in the Moon Rally. But this iteration of the track follows an LA-style storm drain course with additional chainless chain chomps rolling around the track.
So just a chomp then, if it's a chainless chain chomp.
That's so what? Yeah. What does it have to be like legally? I don't know.
I think this is too deep for this this live
Particular
stream,
moment,
unfortunately. Next up, it's Wario Stadium. This is a monster truck-esque dirt track arena. So Wario not only has a shipyard, he's got a stadium as well. What a treat! And
it's like Monopoly. He's just taken over.
I know, right? And Wario knows the importance of good pyro because there's fire jets, there's oil slick runoffs, oil jets, all sorts. This is a proper monster truck rally style stage.
If he was like a stage manager for like a rock band, you'd be like, that makes sense.
He does look a bit like a roadie when he's wearing his biker Wario outfit. Yeah, it's
Actually,
true.
wait, spin-off that needs to happen.
It would be amazing.
Leg 3 is Choco Mountain. We did already, say less chocolatey than before.
Well, this particular part of it, I think, has a lot more chocolate.
More chocolate.
Yeah. And you really need to avoid that chocolate because if you get stuck in it, it is big trouble.
But we did say it was a delicious death if there was one.
Exactly. If you got to go, that is the way to go.
Yeah, I'll have that. I stand by that.
Next up, Peach Stadium, another stadium, but this time the stylings of Princess Peach herself. This edition of the track features additional bullet bills on the transitional approach, chain chomps, and an extra Yoshi drive-through, as well as cheap filled water section as the race legs cross over. Water section's always tricky.
And then on leg 5, we're going to have the cheap falls, obviously already featured in Moon Rally. This iteration of the track passes through the festively decked temples on a winding mountainside road as large silk kites soar overhead.
Lovely. Sounds serene, but the action will not be serene.
There's
as they
nothing serene about
careen
this.
through there. Absolutely. And then finally, DK Pass again. Donkey Kong's ski resort. I need it to be a
business
real
doesn't
thing.
he have?
I know. He's an entrepreneurial ape, that's for sure. This iteration of the track features additional giant snowballs and moose.
Moose-eye?
Yeah,
What's the plural?
mooses on the roads behind the ski resort as well. So watch out for those.
I always do. You know me.
Plenty of courses then that the racers have already gone up against, but we'll see how that experience fares as they head now to Toad's factory.
All right, starting with CPK. Purple team need a result. Got to catch that orange team who are starting to build a bit of a lead. And this is that sort of LA Storm Drain inspired Toad's Factory level. Very, very cool.
The Mario Kart version of the Terminator film.
It does remind me a little bit of Terminator 2. Yeah. Here's Chocolate Kieran. I feel like Chocolate Kieran's been gradually improving. A very steady rate of improvement, but he's getting up there. So I'll be interested to see how he does in this particular race. Got to hit those boost pads, stay up on those banked corners, and make the most of every boost you can get, really, to be honest.
Whoa.
Here is Darth Sidious, blue team. Again, at this stage, you need every member of your team operating at their absolute peak. So we need results from Darth Sidious.
What were you saying about that?
And that is not a good start.
I'm always impressed with people who improve more, like the more they play a game, the more they lock in. I'm quite the opposite.
I'm a slow learner as well, yeah.
No, I just mean I start off great and it just descends downhill and gets progressively worse.
Chocolate Kieran still in the mix, mid-pack at the moment, which is a fine place to be at this stage of the race, although he's tumbling down now. Starting to get a bit sketchy.
That one moment, and it just goes all horrible. Martin,
Is this going to be another disaster in the little one? Is he going to make it through? Just squeaks through, but for a player of his caliber, he is really struggling.
Maybe it's a lot of races in one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
The concentration is serious.
As Nash said, it's an endurance event. It's all about lasting the distance, maintaining focus, keeping your head in the game, and that
I
is
feel like Mario
exactly.
Kart drivers, it's never really like endurance isn't something that they focus on. Really, it tends to be kind of shorter.
I think prior to this Mario Kart World game, that was the case, but Knockout Tour is a whole different way of playing Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
Mario.
Oh, I've got a...
Mario indeed, yeah. Here's Solidarity with the Bullet Bill. Needs to improve his position, and so this will help out. A lot of people dashing over for the Yoshi drive-through there. Will he get items? He just snags those items straight into a Mega Mushroom after the Bullet Bill. Great combination there.
Go, Ben, going for these, like...
Ready, set, Ben. There's going to be a blue shell whistling past. Oh, I was wondering whether he was going to get caught in the blast radius of that, but just avoided it. Straight onto the rail, doing those stunts, getting those boosts. Yeah, using the rails, super important.
And it's a really long, straight stretch as well.
Yeah, although if you get hit with a red shell, it kind of undoes all that good work. And look, down to 19th, out of the qualifying positions. Although he's sending a Kamek to turn everyone into Nabbit, appears to be what's happened. Don't get that in a Formula 1 race, do you?
I mean, it would spice it up a little bit.
It will certainly would. It certainly would. Here we go, Choco Mountain. Got to stay away from that chocolate. It will just absolutely ruin your race.
You know you want to go into it. It looks delicious, but it is not a treat.
Avoid the temptation. Dean Dobbs here in 11th place. Again, mid-pack's fine at the moment, but you're really going to need to start posting those results as the... oh, look, there you go. Oh, no, Costa in the chocolate. No, it's a disaster. And down into 19th place just before the checkpoint.
Chocolate was the failing point.
It's what I said. It's what I said.
Don't go near it. It's too delicious.
Talking of chocolate, though, we've got some sweet skills on display from Chocolate Kieran here. And he's up in 8th place. Beat that segue, Nash.
Please don't.
Yeah, Matt Griffiths up in 5th place. Good performance for Green Team. Green Team somewhere mid-pack recently, but Mac proving his skills there. Dean, on the other hand, though, dancing with the lack of qualification. He's playing a risky game.
Everyone who's like kind of really casually, like, it doesn't really matter, it's fine. But actually, then when something goes wrong, you suddenly see them being like, what?
Yeah, the competitive spirit comes out. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's a big prize on the line, a trip to Orlando to, the Super Mario World theme park. I would love that trip. So these guys are going to be locked in.
You're not going to get it. Stop asking, Mike.
If I ask very politely, maybe Mario will give it to me.
No.
Here's CPK, 10th. Interesting. Okay, purple team.
Yeah, definitely.
Still in the mix, though. It's what I was saying, though, about you need all your team members to be posting good results at this point. That's what's going to happen if you're going to win the team championship.
I had no right doing that.
Do you feel like obviously then the final race it's going to be like gloves off?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we'll see some fairly extreme play as people deploy their power-ups with abandon in those final races. Here we go. There's Mac again. getting hit down in those drop places. Needs to put it together before this next checkpoint.
Oh, Mark was doing so good there out in front.
Yeah, but hit by the
that
lightning.
means nothing.
The lightning doesn't care how well you're doing. It will destroy you.
Electrocutes you regardless. As do buses.
Yeah, is that Bekimon still in the mix, doing a great job as well? This bullet bill has been huge for Matt Griffiths. I thought he was in trouble. He's just about going to scrape through now.
Close though. Like,
or is he? Down to 9th.
The pack is
I spoke
really
too
close
soon.
there.
Oh, missed the boxes. That's not a.
Get those stunts, get those boosts. There's a blue shell in the mix as well.
I'm going.
Thwomps,
Ben, go on, Ben.
Super Horns, it's all going off here.
Yes.
And a bullet bill. For Ben.
on, Ben,
Ready,
that's
set,
great.
Ben. Perfect timing, up to
Jesus.
first.
He just appeared out of nowhere. No, Ben!
But he's CPK slowed down. 5th, 6th. Keep it together, CPK, otherwise you are going out.
I'm done, I think. I'm out.
7th place.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Big trouble. Is CPK out? It's all over for CPK. A huge name for Purple Team out of the race.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Dean Dobbs for Blue Team. Could this be a Blue Team comeback? That blooper is not going to help. He's turned too soon. The blooper's distracted him.
That's the most accurate use of that
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
Expert use of the blooper there.
That's
And look at this. You know, Orange Team out in front in the Little Wood. They're performing there when it counts.
Tongues out.
Tongues out for Matt Griffiths. That's how you know he means business.
Yes.
Chasing down in the Little Wood. All right, we're heading through the traffic. Dean Dobbs still in the mix as well, and PJ. PJ had a rotten couple of races, but he's back in the mix as well. So Blue Team performing quite well as well. Blue Team got big names up there. I think this is going to be close. We've got Blue, Orange, and Purple Team all sort of represented, all there or thereabouts.
At this point,
Mind the moose. We've talked about this.
Mind that moose, yeah.
Yeah, got to watch out. This is going
Okay,
so well.
good stunts,
How far-
DK pass.
There's not much. He's not that
No,
far
this is the end of the this segment. And Matt Griffiths is in the lead.
Oh, they're close.
They are close behind.
There's a little bit of a distance. It's not super
Any
duper
mistake
close.
at this point could be disastrous.
Because they are just
They are
behind,
right on his
behind.
tail.
So if you drop down about 5 places.
Yeah, and there's a bullet bill.
I'm going.
Solidarity.
That bullet bill.
Chasing PJ down.
You've got to be. Oh, it's so close.
Max.
You did it.
Max celebrating.
Oh yes, come
Max
on.
celebrating too early.
Don't celebrate.
Oh,
Never ever celebrate in Mario Kart. We said this before.
This
It's
is-
always a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's just like the 1991 Canadian Grand Prix when Nigel Mansell celebrated too soon and turned his car off.
I mean, that's exactly
It's
what I was
exactly
about
the
to
same.
say.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I'm sure it was on the
Took
tip of
words
your tongue.
Right
Yeah.
out of my mouth there.
Yeah, terrible error by Matt Griffiths.
Ben seems very calm though.
Yeah.
He seems really chill.
But look, Mac is now, he's dropped back. And it's in the Littlewood, Martin, who is in the lead.
I feel like he's been first, like on and off, like all the way through all of these races.
A lot of strong performances.
Yeah.
I mean, Orange Team have a good spread of talent across their team, and I think that's the key. We've talked about consistency. That's consistency not just in terms of your individual results, but in terms of your team as a whole, and that is the win for In the Littlewood. He looks like he can't believe it. It was gifted to him after that. And then Orange Team in second as well. Mac is absolutely spitting feathers.
Is that good?
No, it's bad.
All right. I don't know.
He's furious with himself, though. He is absolutely furious with himself. He celebrated too soon. He thought the last elimination checkpoint was the finish line, and
it wasn't.
that critical error has cost him.
And spitting feathers, apparently.
Indeed.
I think we're really seeing Orange Team come into their own now.
Well, high times for Team Orange, but sort of a gift for them, right?
Yeah, I think it's a lot to do with the other teams falling away, but you cannot dispute that a first place and a second place result for a single team is huge in terms of the points. So yeah, big spread of talent across that entire team, and they're performing consistently, each of them. So I think that's where they're getting the results from.
And just, not celebrating a bit too early and kind of
There is that, yeah.
a little bit of a factor. We said it.
We've all done it though in racing games, haven't we?
Well, especially if you haven't been anywhere near the front for like ages,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, finally, vindication. Oh, God. They were right. I'm useless.
How about that upset for Dean Dobbs, though, with the laser-targeted use on the turn there?
Of the blooper.
Yeah, that was actually, because like a lot of the time when that actually happens, people tend to just manage it.
Yeah, you can kind of see around your peripheral vision, but he really just took a hard left.
It's like, it's definitely
into a barrier.
left.
Yeah.
It's definitely left.
So yeah, I mean, every so often that blooper will really mess with your day, and yeah, poor Dean. Again, blue team could have done with a really good result in that one, and he still finished 5th, but he could have been through into that top 4.
All right, well, let's talk to the winners and the not quite winners after. What are the standings?
In first place, unsurprisingly now, we have In the Littlewood with 54 points, followed by Orion Sound with 53 points, and then CPK 52 points. What? That is incredibly tight.
Someone's got to like break out and get in front of this. Otherwise, it's going to be neck and neck right until the last race.
Absolutely. And then that means we have Orange Team at 191 points. That's huge. Purple Team 173. So yeah, they're really breaking away. Blue Team 150, Green Team 135, Yellow Team 129, and sadly Red Team, who can't seem to break the 3-digit barrier, with 84 points.
So definitely seeing daylight between the teams across the board. Now we're going to talk to Ready, Set, Ben.
Yes, well done, Ben. You went from the back of the pack to a top 4 finish.
Do you know what? I've been struggling this entire time, and I feel like I owe it to my team to really try, and it would have been great had there not been some devious behavior on the other team, on the orange team, towards the end.
And there was a bit of drama on the line with that shell.
Absolutely, and I will be writing a strongly worded tweet when this is done. But it's all in good fun. It's been an actually great time in Mario Kart. I've absolutely loved it.
So from Purple Team to Yellow Team, we've now got Chocolate Kieran. Kieran, back in the summer, you attempted to beat Mario Kart World in a single stream. Do you think that helped or harmed your chances today?
I guess it helped a little bit. I suppose I'm a little bit familiar with the tracks because I went through it in that stream and have played every now and then. It's been a while since I've played, honestly. I should have got more practice in, but I think the past experience of playing through the tracks at least a few times has been helpful.
Knockout was a different beast though, right?
Knockout Tour is something else. I've never felt so much stress in my body.
So over halfway through, who are the ones to watch?
So honestly, through the start of this, I was looking at Mad, since I know he's pretty good at the game, but also Busy, I know, was streaming out a lot too, and yeah, they're kind of like the rivals I've been looking at in this, around the same points as me. I'm trying to catch up. Make sure see if I can overtake, get in that top 3. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. Yeah, we're not too far off.
Great to hear from Yellow Team there. Have we got anyone else to talk to?
Yeah, we're going to talk to Mac. Mac, you were doing so well, and I hate to rub it in, but you celebrated a little bit too early there. How does it feel?
You know what? I jumped the gun. I seen the finish line, and I thought, yes, I've won. And then when I went through it, I realised it said 4. And I was like, no. And then I hit the wall.
And what did your team have to say about that event?
They let me know as I realised I'd hit the wall, and that I wasn't. I was still first, but then quickly came 3rd, and then finished 4th.
Still, Mac, a pretty good result, right?
Yeah, it's time to get locked in.
Yeah, 3/4 of the way through. This is flying ahead.
Is it too late for some teams? Let's be real.
I think Red Team, unfortunately, probably not going to make it through.
Well, even who can do maths? Come on. Well, none of us can. Exactly. That's why we're doing this.
I think it's coming down. It's coming down to 3 teams, isn't it? Basically, we've got Orange Team, obviously at the moment on top. Purple Team, it's still a strong result in that last race, and Blue Team, I would never count them out as well.
I would also say for Orange Team, I think it's going to be very, very interesting as we get close to the wire of how friendly Martin and Ollie are with each other as it comes to the crunch.
This is the key, right?
Yeah. If there's more treachery in the last couple of races, you might see more volatility on the team leaderboards, right? Because they're not working together. They're starting to vie for the holiday to.
But also, when it comes to the final couple of ones, especially if you're maybe not in a position, you could just go hell for leather and just be really antagonistic and annoying to absolutely everybody.
Yeah, if someone wronged you in a previous race, you could take revenge.
Yeah, it's like a little repechage. It doesn't really matter now. I'm going to lose anyway. Let me just ruin your day.
Do you not think though that if there's a friendly rivalry between the two players on orange team near the top that there's potentially a truce involved. That
Right.
they could promise to take the other one to Orlando with them.
I would
and
not
they could
trust
both
either
go.
of them.
Well, but they'd have to pay, wouldn't they? That's the thing.
They've got a +1 to
We're
this.
hearing there's a +1 on this
Wait,
holiday.
right,
Why
wow.
don't we just call them up now? We'll work out a deal.
I could still go. Just need to make friends with.
We could see some Hunger Games style alliance forming in the final two.
But I thought it was interesting what they said about how their agreed strategy was up until the final four, you work as a team, and then after that, it's every person for themselves. And I think
so. I mean,
it
we're
could get
close.
really spicy as it closes up towards the end.
Can you imagine if it's between those two up until the very, very end?
Yeah.
Won't be friends anymore.
No, and they're both great players. That's the thing. It's not like, one of them's playing rear gunner or anything. They're both in the mix.
And let's not forget that there is just the fun of winning and lording it over everyone else that you're the best out of 24 players.
Indeed.
You can dine out on that for quite some time.
I think, huge respect winning the Streamer Showdown. I think this is the biggest Mario Kart tournament we've done, and I think it's a huge accolade to win it.
Absolutely. I think, well, that's what we're here to do, is to make friendships and then subsequently break them.
Well, we're expecting some spicy scenes here in the penultimate race of the Streamer Showdown, and it's going to be Cloud Rally. Take it away, Mike and Jules.
Yeah, so we will be starting Cloud Rally with Airship Fortress, which is a spectacular course that features a plunging aerial drop from a flying timber ship to a railside sandy track. Expect fire piranha plants, rolling chainless chain chomps, pokies, boomerang bros, and camels. There's also a swirling quicksand whirlpool, which you are definitely going to want to avoid.
Okay, and then leg 2 is going to be Shy Guy Bazaar. Again, sounds like something from dating. It's a nighttime Arabian bazaar and a sand track across the desert beyond its walls. Enemies are going to be elephant riding Shy Guys, camels, charging chunks, and Goombas. And so we've got some Yoshi's drive-thrus in here on the transitional road to Mario Brothers Circuit.
Yes, Mario Bros. Circuit is the very next leg, and this iteration of the track features additional Goombas, Rocky Wrenches, Koopa Troopers perched on highway signs, and another Yoshi's drive-thru.
The next one is Crown City. So obviously this was in Ice Rally, but this iteration of the track includes a Golden Gate-like red suspension bridge featuring piranha plants, bob-ombs, and bullet bills.
Can't have a racing game without a suspension bridge.
No,
Those are the rules.
Or a Bond movie.
Yep, it's true. Faraway Oasis is the next leg. This iteration of the track features charging zebras after we saw it in Moon Rally, piranha plants, an additional Yoshi's drive-thru, and a vertical geyser path to the next course.
Watch out for those vertical geysers.
Yeah.
The final leg of this rally is the Great Question Mark Block Ruins, and the theme is a floating ancient Aztec temple-style course embedded with the giant question mark blocks. I mean, obviously. Enemies are going to be piranha plants and featuring bouncy clouds, floating platforms, and cloud boost rings.
Yes, lots of
Tricky
opportunities
business.
to fall off to your doom.
There's always a threat of falling off, Mike.
Yeah, and when it's the final leg of the rally as well, when it's all to play for, we could see some heartbreaks. So let's see how it goes.
We're eventually going to hit the Great Question Block Ruins. The only question I have, who's going to win? Let's find out.
Okay, as we're getting closer to the end
Yeah.
of this showdown, it's going to start to get even spicy. Do you remember the first rally was really, really chaotic because everyone was just throwing everything at it and seeing what sticks. I feel like that's going to ramp up again towards the end.
I think it's going to get more and more chaotic as they descend down. Adam Savage refusing to blink. Still refusing to blink.
Nope,
that
it's
level
gone
of
with
focus.
the tongue's gone now. It's
I
just
saw
lost a
Dean
lip.
blink. It's all over for him. Here's that big quicksand whirlpool. You do not want to be anywhere in the middle of that. And
no.
Kostler very narrowly avoiding that. PJ, we've not seen a lot from PJ, and blue team really need him to up his skills. Oh my gosh, Darth Sidious right down in 24th, last position, as Nabbit needs to make some progress right now.
And Ben's starting to look a little bit worried. The tongue is out, which means that it's getting a little bit taxing. Are these items enough to bring him forward?
He's taking a big shortcut. He's going to need that golden mushroom so he doesn't get slowed down too much. There's a super horn there from Solidarity in 9th place. And Chocolate Kieran narrowly avoiding that bullet bill. They're getting absolutely destroyed there.
The great thing about Mario Kart, you avoid one thing and
you get
something
hit by
else by something
entirely
else. You
different,
know, you may as well just get hit by the first thing and just get it out of the way.
A lot of bullet bills flying around this course. Absolute chaos. There's tons of like visual distractions
it's
in
really
Shy Guy Bazaar.
distracting, and especially the Shy Guys jumping around, like naturally draws your eye.
And once you're out of it, you don't have long until that first
gonna make
checkpoint.
it.
And unfortunately,
Chocolate Kieran
devastated.
No.
But his yellow team compatriot Mayplay's TV still in the race and up near the top. In third place now. This is a great run from him. He's getting those stunts done overdue.
Surely,
I think so. Yeah, Tubbo as well. Again, not seen a lot from him. He's going to need to improve if he wants to get through. Watch out for those camels. He crashed into a camel.
How can you? They're very big.
It's like
honestly.
he's not even listening to my advice.
What are you doing, Tubbo? Come on. He's obviously quite far down the standing, so hopefully he'll just kind of keep focused to kind of get as many points as possible to get his way back up as much as he can, really.
Yeah, Ready, Set, Ben was in third, tumbling down the order, and at a point where he does not want to be down at the back because they will be approaching the next checkpoint.
That is a
before you know
brow.
it. Yeah, Darth Sidious in 10th place. This is a good result for her, good result for Blue Team so far. But, I mean, it's just absolute chaos. There's bullet bills, there's items,
the pack
collisions,
is so close.
Traffic, more traffic. It's a disaster. Sunpie's got the bullet bill. She's in 20th place. She absolutely needs that.
Oh.
Again, the Mario Kart god smiling on her as she works her way up to 19th, 17th,
it can
16th.
work, but is it enough?
Well, we'll find out. She had that gold mushroom as well. The checkpoint is coming
They're
up.
so close together, though. Like, this could be anything.
It's such a tight pack.
If they're using that slipstream. Oh!
Oh,
no,
CPK out. That is a huge scalp
Oh,
at this
my
early in the
goodness.
thing. Darth Sidious out as well.
Wow.
PJ, though.
That's going to cost a
creeping
lot
through
of
for-
points. That
yeah,
could change that
absolutely.
leaderboard dramatically at the end. Locked
here we
in.
go.
Oh.
Mac needs a good result after his early celebration last time. He will still be thinking about that probably
Oh, you need
for
to get it
months
out your
to
head.
come. Yeah.
It's like the one thing that will keep popping into his head. Tubbo
looks relaxed.
Yeah.
Tubbo looks extremely relaxed for someone who's in 8th place and dicing for his life in this competition.
He seems more chill than like the previous rally. He looked a little bit more stressed out. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what's helping.
There's Solidarity, 13th, not good enough. Didn't get the rail ride as far as I can tell, so that would have helped him. Mayplace TV, 10th, 9th.
Still in that risky position, though.
Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near that, really. You want to be up in the kind of 3rd to 6th kind of position at this point.
Okay.
I've got a red shell.
Adam
Adam's
Savage has
excited.
a red shell. He's so excited he said it twice. It's a great item. What can I say? It's been a great item since the very first Mario Kart. Avoided that bob-omb explosion. Oh! Wow, defensive use of the shell there.
Oh.
And another bullet bill. 12th place for PJ. Can he make this stick?
Oh, it depends if there's some hazards before. This is super close, though. They
This
are
is so
very, very,
close.
very close
Absolutely.
together.
Big wide area. There's a bit of traffic to contend with. The lightning. PJ, this is not looking good. Not looking good for Mayplay's TV either. Again, some big names are about to get eliminated. Watch out for that street furniture. You do not want to get stuck on anything at this point. There's the checkpoint. Hard right, and the checkpoint's right in front of you. Adam Savage is out. Finally, you can blink. Hydrate those eyes. Here we go. Solidarity. Oh, and Costless still in the mix as well, which is a great result. She's clearly really improving as this tournament goes on. Got to hit those boost pads. Got to make use of every kind of boost that you can. Avoid the traffic, Sunpie. That's the way. Hit those boost pads if you can.
Yeah.
Why would she drove away from the star? The star would have helped.
But you know what? Sometimes in Mario Kart, things that look like they're going to be fine
it's
really
true.
aren't. You're
Yeah.
just like, I'm just going to avoid absolutely everything just to be sure.
Sometimes you don't want to take the risk. PJ still in this somehow after a real struggle at the early part of this rally.
Yeah.
Getting hit, but also colliding with someone with his red shell, deploying those. Now's the time to do it. You do not want to sit on those power-ups
Martin,
for too
you've
long.
got a lot of time to make up. You really need to pull out the bag here.
This is Sunpie's best performance so far. She's still in the race. She's ahead of Martin here.
Yep.
Red team finally coming into their own, but I think it's a bit too late for them, unfortunately. Still, a great result, a great individual result is something to be celebrated, certainly. This bullet bill, that was a good bullet bill, but it was during a period with a bunch of boost pads, so you don't benefit from those boosts. So, still helpful, but not as helpful as it could have been.
But the thing is, though, you have to kind of use it. Like, what else are you going to do, really, at that point?
Use it or lose it, absolutely.
There you go. That's my motto.
All right, we're in the sort of Serengeti now, aren't we? The savannah. Watch out for those buffaloes, obviously. We've already had one camel-based calamity earlier, and we don't need any more animals harmed, to be honest. Look at this. Look at how chill Too Busy Gaming is. In fact, they're all... I mean, it's such a variety of focus, like with Solidarity there, and a sort of more relaxed... Like, PJ looks kind of chill as well.
Yeah, I think obviously by this point in the day, it's kind of like you kind of slipped into your flow, whatever that is, right?
Yeah. But I think to a degree it's also about maintaining that focus, right? You know, like this endurance competition. You know, if you let your focus slip for just a second, it can end up the difference between 4th position and 14th position. You know, that lightning is not going to help as well. But this is a good result for Mayplays TV as well. Not seen much of him up in the top ranks recently, and this is a good result.
Yeah, and obviously then it's like if it's anything like me, it ends up being like I end up like fudging it mainly because I get too excited that I'm out in front for the first time.
Yeah, and I mean we're heading into the sort of great question mark block ruins, and it's a tricky course. It's up in the air. It's very sort of there's full of pitfalls, full of tricky turns, and it's spectacular. I mean it's brand new for this game, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, let's see.
Mayplays TV up in second.
That's literally that's as far up as we've seen.
And here we go. Watch this for a transition between stages. This is incredible. Oh no!
Stop! That's the commentator's question. Like watching this cool thing as he doesn't do it.
ONG's TV. It's still in contention,
amazing.
but has had some real struggles. Look at this.
I mean, what a place.
Even
to
the
put a
crab's
checkpoint.
celebrating. Oh, but unfortunately, PJ is not celebrating.
Oh,
not in there.
Martin.
Yeah, in the little wood, also out.
But that's CPK and Martin both.
Yep.
Ow.
Yeah.
Different rounds. So that's going to really change up that leaderboard. Wait, I know this map. Good. I hope so.
ONG's TV claiming he knows this map. He's got his drifts on point. Bouncy clouds.
Oh wow.
Here we go. Got to get those stunts in. Get that boost. But look who's out in front. The Orion Sound again.
Again.
Oh no, he's dropped it! Oh, Mayplays TV was going so well. This was your best performance so far.
We've seen that quite a few times,
Yeah.
haven't we? Like where everyone's kind of falling off is definite.
There we go, though. Look at that. Too busy gaming. He's too busy winning.
What a quote of the ages.
Incredible. Great result for Orange Juice TV. Mayplays TV 4th. I think you can be happy with that. You know, obviously falling at that stage is painful, but he got that far. Yeah,
That's why
it
they
does
make
happen.
the courses the way they do. So.
Yeah, and a strong result for the Orion Sound Ollie in 3rd. If you can't win it, you need to get those podium places for those points.
But obviously his biggest competitions are much further down, so as long as he's ahead, that's all that really matters.
It's another strong day for Orange Team.
Top spot on the podium for Too Busy, like in the first race of the day. Must be pleased with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will be.
Definitely pleased. That was also like the coolest finish we've seen so far. Like
He
jumping
seemed
into
so
like
relaxed,
the
yeah,
ground,
and
then
just
there's
launched
the
it.
checkpoint. Yeah. Super
Yeah, it's a
cool.
stunning track, that one.
Yeah.
One of the real highlights of the game. And and a great race as well. You know, again, quite close towards the end, but we're starting to see some sort of familiar faces, I think. You know, the cream is rising to the top, as is always the case with Mario Kart. So, looking forward to that final race.
Yeah, this is the penultimate one, and I think, we're really seeing what these players are capable of. And, you know, some of the exhaustion is clearly getting to some, but like I said earlier, this is an endurance game.
That's what we're here to do, to separate the wheat from the chaff, let the cream rise to the top.
Yep.
Another food metaphors. Yeah. Now it's time for a word with our rally winner. It's Too Busy. Too Busy, that was some lead you built up there. You really ran away with it.
I was gone. I watched Forrest Gump the other day, so I thought I was heavily inspired.
And right now, is it all about holding off Team Orange?
Yeah, they were hungry. I can sense their hunger. Team Orange, massive shout out to them. They definitely have been, they've been in motion, but you know what? Like, I'm motivated by my team. We're just as hungry as well, but you know, it's Mario Kart. You can't, anything can happen.
I still reckon it's all to play for going into this final race. On a scale of 1 to 10, where is your personal confidence at?
It's at an 8. It's at a strong 8.
That's good. That's high. That's a higher number than I was expecting.
On to a chat with our yellow team superstar. It's Mayplays. Now, Mayplays, you came from nowhere to secure that top 4 finish. That must feel really good. What was different about this race?
Yeah, just shake up. Everyone, this is the time when everyone wants, you know, the points are crucial. So now it's time to shake it up for everyone else by taking up some of the highest points.
Okay, and how is, tell me, yellow team morale? And do you have a plan for the final race?
Yeah, Kieran's doing quite well. Kieran's been carrying a lot for the first half, so now it's up to the rest of the team to, ease the shoulders off him. He's trying to get a podium finish overall. He's close, I think. So we're just here to support him.
Now we're going to speak to Orange Juice TV of the green team. You kept Ollie at bay there.
Thank you. It was a close one, but I'm glad that Ollie didn't. Ollie was hot on my heels, but the map that was one of the maps I had played like 17 times while on a red-eye flight. So it was like slipping back into old shoes at the very end.
Is the team to watch Team Orange?
They are. It's terrifying as a team. Ollie, I know, has played a lot and knows the tech. But I think Purple is also like just about. They could get him if they if Orange have a bad round, then there's potential.
Be honest. Did you deploy that lightning?
No, I got by that. That was a bad time. But thankfully managed to recover. I got a mushroom at the very end, which let me cut the final corner, and I think that's what managed to keep me away from Ollie just long enough to be able to get across the line.
It's the final race now. What are you going to do? Are you going to stick to your guns, or are you going to play a wild card?
I think we'll stick to what we've been doing. I think I don't know many shortcuts off the top of my head. I don't know what maps are going into next, but I'm kind of taking it as it comes. And hopefully we can kind of sneak one of us into the last four so we can end on a high note.
Well, no plan survives contact with the enemy, am I right? So we'll see how that plays out for you. So a final look at the standings before we head into the final rally. We have Orange Team on top at 226 points, Purple Team 202 points, Blue Team 166 points, Green Team 159, Yellow Team 144, and finally Red Team, they've broken the 3-digit barrier, 109 points.
Yes, Red Team. And we're all enemies here at the end of the day when there's a holiday to play for. And as we head into the final race, some of the players who have shot up the leaderboard will likely be getting those sweaty palms around about now because our grand prize is within touching distance.
Yes, beyond fame and glory, the individual player with the most points will be crowned Streamer Showdown champion and win a trip to Super Nintendo World at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
Super Nintendo World really makes you feel as if you've stepped into the Mushroom Kingdom. If they want even more Mario Kart action after today, there's the Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge interactive ride, where you'd hope they'd be setting a new high score.
Absolutely. And between spotting iconic characters and collecting coins in Super Mario Land to the Minecraft Madness ride at the newly opened Donkey Kong Country, this is a prize our players won't want to miss out on.
They certainly won't. That's their whole point. Actually, I am kind of jealous. So do you think we can go, Nash, you and me?
No, probably not. But now we know what's at stake. Jules and Mike, do you want to take us through our final race preview? What can we expect from the Heart Rally?
What would win a race of your heart, Mike?
This game's won the race to my heart. I absolutely adore it, and I cannot wait for this final round.
What a great bringing back to the point in hand. Well done.
It's Segway Central over here.
Okay, all right. So leg one, we've got the Shy Guy Bazaar, obviously, which we had in the Cloud Rally. But this iteration of the track is going to feature additional bullet bills, fire piranha plants, a swirling quicksand whirlpool, your favourite, and long stretches of road barriers for rail riding.
Yeah, rail riding is going to be important in Airship Fortress as well, which is leg 2, because this iteration of the track features floating segments of iron platforms and rail riding opportunities on the floating ships. Tricky, though, and dangerous.
Leg 3 is the Dry Bones Burnout. So the theme of this is one of your favourites. It has a smouldering, turreted fortress built around a lava lake, leading to a misty, bone-scattered and desolate graveyard. I should do the M&S advert like that. Would you like a smouldering, turreted fortress?
This is not just any burnout, it's a Dry Bones burnout.
Yeah! Okay, enemies, Koopa Troopas, Thwomps, Boom Booms, Fish Bones, Bone Piranha Plants, Womps. These are very hard to read in succession. Dry Bones, Fire Piranha Plants, Bullet Bills, Lava Bubbles, Hammer Bros, and features gloomy stone fortifications, steaming spring pools, and giant ribcage bones.
Yep, and then we return to where it all began, Mario Circuit. This iteration of the track is extremely turn-heavy, as if the previous version wasn't, and features shoe Goombas, which weren't in the original version of the track in the original Mario Kart.
How's it more turn-heavy? I can't imagine what that is.
It was all hairpins before, so I guess we'll find out, yeah.
There's going to be some really, convex... Wait, convex? What's the word for the triangles when they're small? Right, what's the... Right, you've got the triangles when they're acute?
Acute angles,
So
right.
what is it? Just like a bunch of acute triangle shapes?
I guess so. We'll find out. Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
Hand rake turns all round.
Mm.
And the next leg will be Moo Moo Meadows, and this iteration of the track featuring a towering Moo Moo statue holding checkered flags. I thought it was going to say check. This is what you win.
Check, please. Peach Stadium finishes off this rally. This iteration of the track is boost pad heavy, so you're going to want to hit all of those, and features a large peach stained glass window style screen, vertical pipes in the track, charging chucks, and floating track segments. So
That's a
it's
lot of
all
things
going
to
off.
deal with, honestly.
Yeah, particularly when you're in a battle for that holiday in Orlando.
I know. I feel like what's going to be really, really interesting now is, as much as they've been working as a team in the Orange team, I feel like that battle between Martin and Ollie Orion Sound is going to come to a head.
Could
And
we
I
see a
hope it does.
betrayal?
Absolutely, and I
All
hope
right.
so, because that's what Mario Kart is all about. You did have some friends, now you don't.
Yeah, we want a top 10 anime betrayal here on the final race of the day.
Indeed, the streamer showdown comes down to this.
It's do or die, and it's race 8. Let's go, racers.
Come on, Tubbo.
Starting here with Tubbo, maybe we'll have a home field advantage in Moo Moo Meadow, playing as the cow character, but currently in 23rd position, not enjoying Shy Guy Bazaar, careening into those shop stalls, getting caught on the street furniture. It is already a disaster.
I feel like mushrooms at that point in the bazaar are sort of like, it's not really that helpful.
No,
It really
you're
isn't.
slamming
If anything,
something a bit faster than you would have slammed into it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we're heading out into the desert now. They've got to look out for that big quicksand whirlpool.
Oh, God.
Traffic,
Mind the traffic.
always an
Push me
issue.
into a bus.
Didn't even stop to take the insurance details. That's just rude.
Boosh out.
Oh, wow. Okay. There's explosions, there's super horns, everything's going off at the moment. There's a mega mushroom behind, there's a bullet bill behind.
No, this is not going well.
Kostler is going to struggle with that amount of power-up action going on behind. There's that whirlpool, but look at those boost rings.
Wario looks confident.
Yeah.
He's
A
looking
little
behind
stunt
him.
over the rock as
Oh,
well. There we go. It's a
beautiful.
little late from PJ with that stunt, but it worked out.
don't go
Ravs
down
is up ahead from the Orange team. The Orange team in pole position for this final race.
And we haven't seen Rab so much in like the past kind of few like rallies. It's definitely been like Ollie and Martin who've been way ahead.
Yeah, he's been posting solid but unspectacular results, but now is the time for a spectacular result.
Betrayal, Mike. I want to see more betrayal. There's not enough happening right now.
It's true. May Plays TV had a great run right towards the end.
Oh wow, look at this.
Look at this.
Don't look down.
Well, don't fall down is the key thing, because if they crash off this track, they are going to basically tumble down to earth from a great height.
Oh god.
The bullet bill keeps you on the road, which is helpful. Someone went off the edge there.
Oh no!
But we were travelling so fast with the bullet bill, it was impossible to tell who it was.
Oh,
There's
wow.
Wario doing those stunts in his sort of
just
golden,
twiddling his moustache.
yeah, golden outfit.
Wario-ly at you.
Now, will they get the rail ride? Will anyone get this rail ride?
No, up! What are you doing up?
Oh,
no, down!
Tubbo!
It's not the right way! It's all very well doing stunts, but not off the edge.
Absolute disaster for Tubbo there, going straight off the edge there.
Those rails are risky though, because if you misjudge them, it can
Yeah.
be such a bonus, but also so exact that it can go horribly wrong.
Absolutely. Problems in Orange team in the Little Wood.
But it looked like you shot your item.
Not happy with that situation at all. Adam Savage, the eyelids are flickering, but he refuses to blink. 8 races in, he doesn't want to break his streak now. May Plays TV in first place, but getting hit just before that pipe and getting caught on it. So down to 12th, 13th. That's how quickly things can turn around in Mario Kart World.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's all getting a little bit hectic now. When's it coming up the next checkpoint?
Get Mad, having not really featured in the last few races, is back on it, back in front. But PJ working his way up as well.
Mind that edge! Oh god.
Oh, did I hit you?
But there's too many things happening all at once.
So much of this rally is taking place on precarious sort of cliff sides and edges. It's a nightmare for my heart rate.
Yeah, I mean, God knows what it feels like for them actually doing it. That's what
Indeed.
you know what we were saying before about people just avoid all things on the track because it's happened so quickly.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure what the thing is.
Yeah,
in
it
that
could be a
kind of moment.
projectile, it could be a power-up.
Yeah.
Chocolate Kieran in 14th. It's fine for now, but he's going to want to move up, and that Mega Mushroom is going to help.
There we go.
In the
Come
Little
on,
Wood.
Martin. Oh, he's doing. But it's just so quick. 9th to 14th. It's like it's wild that it changes
15,
so
16,
quickly.
down to 19th.
No, that's a long
That
way
is
to
not
get
good
back.
news.
No, not at all.
May Plays TV, get another solid performance so far.
Seems quite calm.
Yeah, he's
looking okay.
happy for the moment. He's 10 places ahead of the drop, But it could all change, as we know. We keep saying it, and it is the case. In Knockout Tour, your fortunes can turn on a dime.
Yeah. It's just got to stay calm, not let it get you.
Right on the brink of elimination. Can she make it through this next checkpoint?
Go on, Savage. Don't you blink. You're so close.
Now's not the time.
One eye blinked. No, there's just one eye going.
But just one.
Oh, God.
You have to do one at a time
help?
so you can maintain one eye on the race. It's like watching Evolution, Survival of the Fittest in action. He's developing new methods of blinking.
I'm getting wrecked.
Lightning really throwing the cat among the pigeons now. And here we go into Dry Bones Burnout.
Here we are. This is it. This is the checkpoint. They're so close together.
Did he make it? PJ made it through.
Savage is through.
Savage is
blink
through.
Strat holds king.
But flattened by a Mega Mushroom.
I squished everybody.
PJ's through.
PJ's up into second now. From marginal ability to get through the next checkpoint up to second. This pack is so tight. Everyone's been playing so many races. Their skills are on point at this point.
But they must be having some kind of fatigue. This has been a really long day, a really long, constant concentration with so much chaos going on.
It is absolute focus throughout the entirety of a Knockout Tour, and they are having to maintain it. They're doing an amazing job.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Orange Juice TV.
Go on, yes, use those
there's
mushrooms.
that shortcut.
Do it.
Blue Shell. Oh no, May Plays TV. It was going so well.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate.
Now flattened. Oh, tumbling down the order.
No,
Gotta be 12.
after another.
13th CPK has passed him. Two bitty butts.
He's got time, surely. If you get like a double stack item. Come on, look, use that bullet.
There we go. Yeah, and he's got a gold mushroom afterwards.
That's it.
Don't
smash.
Don't crash.
Smash. Don't crash.
Yep, that's the watchword for today. All right, here comes the checkpoint. 12th or better.
Oh, but 8th doesn't mean anything if there are
He's
people
dropping.
around you.
He's dropping places.
Oh,
Adam
Savage. Don't blink, man. Oh,
no, he's out. He's out. Finally, he can close his eyes.
And rest.
Yeah, finally. Rest those optic nerves. Here we go into Mario Circuit. Again, this is where it all began with the original Mario Kart.
I want to see these more turning.
Look at
than
these
10
turns.
This is too much.
The drifts need to be on point in the Little Wood. Focusing, leaning into it there, you can see PJ doing a great job in 6th place.
Very close and
hairpin
just
turns.
Catastrophe on the turns.
And the pack, you could throw a blanket over them. They're so close.
Is that what you do often?
Yeah, they are so close.
Quick, chuck a blanket on them.
They are. There's nothing to choose between this crew of racers. I'm so impressed by their skills. Orange GCV in second, but dropping down.
First, so you take it. Go for it.
This is easily the most chaotic race we've seen so far. Everyone's in the mix. Everyone's using their power-ups.
We haven't seen CPK yet. Is CPK still in the mix?
Well, we'll find out. You've got to be 8th or better, and if he's not 8th or better, he's in real trouble.
Oh, wow.
Bullet Bill flying over Moo Moo Meadows.
Yes. Beautifully done.
Look at the rail riding going on up there on the electrical power cables. That's a great strategy.
Only in game, obviously.
Yep. Lucy Flight doing a great job, still in the mix. And Beckham as well.
And I think that's the furthest we've seen.
Yeah. Red team have had some good results here and there, but they've just never been able to consistently put it together, and they've suffered points-wise. Oh, big collision over there from Martin in the Littlewood, slamming into a fence.
Oh no!
And
but is he out in front?
PJ's not made it through. Martin makes it through in the Littlewood, still in the mix.
Still in the front. He's been holding on to that on and off to that first position all the way through.
Orange team are formidable. Traffic, and all of a sudden he is swamped by other racers.
Oh, are you in, Martin?
Max in front now. Matt Griffiths for green team. But a precision strike with the green shell. So tricky to pull off in such a frenetic race. And he's done it. And his reward is a blue shell directly on the top of the head.
Well, at least this time it wasn't his own fault.
Yeah, karma is alive and well in Mario Knockout Tour.
Oh, we're getting so close to the end now. This is the final bit.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? They're so close together.
Lucy, what a performance. Where did this come from?
This is amazing. Martin's still out there, still in front. That doesn't mean anything. He's got to keep it together.
Yeah, lovely drift, precision drift there. First place, Matt Griffiths.
They're so close. They are so close
together. There is nothing to choose. Any power-up deployed here
is it coming?
Could make the difference.
No.
And there we go. Mac flattened with the Mega Mushroom just at the wrong point.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Brutal. But his green team compatriot is in first place.
He's like, yeah, bye.
Orange Juice TV. Here we go, though. Solidarity is right behind, hitting those boost pads, getting those drifts on point. It is so close. Can he claw his way past? No. It's...
Can't make a stick. Can he make a stick?
And can they stay on the road, which is the key thing? A bit of argy-bargy as well.
No.
This is physical. This is getting physical.
Everything to play for. This is it. They want that holiday.
This is neck and neck.
This is so close.
It is immediate. They're so close. I can't believe it. Hit those pipes, get those drifts, don't fall off the inside. He's dancing so close. He's going up. Solidarity.
So not his fault. Oh,
playing with fire and getting burnt. A great victory from Orange Juice TV. What a result.
Feeling the love for that. You can see that. That was so unfortunate for Martin.
Yeah.
It wasn't really his fault.
But he was so close to the edge, and he was trying to get that close racing line on the inside for extra speed, and it bit him in the bum when he got hit with the power up.
That's unfortunate. I mean, he still came in second, which still means, like, out of all of those big names who've been up in, like, our top standings, he's still way out in front.
Yeah.
Whereas CPK, like, 15th. There you go. He's way
down. Strong-ish result from Orange team. Obviously, we've got In the Little Wood up there. Rav's in the top 7. Lucy, though. Lucy Flight from Red team. What a turn up for the books.
What a final race, guys. That was incredible.
Incredible scenes there in the Heart Rally. Who was your fave? Who had the most heart?
What a good question.
I think they've all shown amazing heart. It is really tough to play. I mean, I think
it's a very long day as
Yeah.
well by this point, like especially for someone like Lucy. Like obviously the red team haven't been doing so well, but to keep kind of pushing and fighting, even though like I mean it's not going to affect obviously the final results, but being like, you know what, just one last little let's take it and let's do it.
You've got to do it for yourself at that point, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Put a result on the board. I think it's easy to forget the amount of sort of tension that you feel as you're working your way through a knockout tour. After seeing so many races, you've got to remember that these races will just the level of focus and the level of tension throughout that entire knockout tour will have been enormous, particularly with the prize on the line.
Stretched and burnt out forearms.
Yeah.
Tension.
And Adam Savage's eyelids can take a well-deserved break.
With the final race done then, we can probably have a look at the standings and see who are our winners.
Find out.
Find out, yeah.
And the final standings for our individual racers on the leaderboard. In first place, say hello to your champion. It's In the Littlewood with 74 points.
Good job.
Consistency.
Consistent good results.
Yeah.
That's what's done it.
In second place, we've got Too Busy Gaming with 69 points. And in third place, we've got Orion Sound on 67 points. So close.
Really, really close. But what does that mean for the team standings?
There you have it.
Wow.
Well, we kind of all guessed it at a certain point. Orange team in first place with 259 points. That's absolutely huge.
Well done, Orange.
Can we also point out that there's a late surge for Green team who have taken third place from Blue team. Blue team was so dangerous early on, and yet Green team, through, again, those consistent results, have managed to claw third place away by just 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points is not a big difference at all, which means in second place, we've got Purple team with 220 points. I mean, they put in a sterling effort, but not quite enough to get the top spot.
Yeah, some great results from Too Busy Gaming. CPK, somewhat variable, I think, but some amazing results. And Adam Savage occasionally showing some real flashes of brilliance. And actually Ben, Ready Set Ben as well, again, a solid performer. Not quite enough, though. I think with this, you need every member of your team firing on all cylinders, and I feel like Orange team just had that next level.
Yeah. Speaking of Orange team, should we hear from our winners?
Oh yeah.
Well, Team Orange, congratulations, well done. That was quite the final rally for you. How did it go?
Thank you.
That's our boy. That's our
I'm pretty sure she was talking to the whole team there.
And of course, that makes you our winning team for the Streamer Showdown. How does it feel?
Nauseating, honestly. I feel a bit
Very
sick.
stressful, very long day, but it was sick.
Definitely earned a few more greys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that transcend us
very
into
good.
Unk status? I think it does now. We were discussing that before.
Yeah.
I think we've aged with this.
And tell me, Team Orange, did you have a team strategy going in from the start? What's your secret?
It was between myself, Ollie, and Jimmy
Him
as
had a
well.
shot as well, yeah,
And
yeah.
there was like, I think it was top 6 were all fighting for the first place finish, and yeah, man, it just came together. It was
Scared of Busy.
insane.
Busy was our threat. And then the minute
Very
Busy went
good.
down, we were like, oh, the
Very
boys are
scary
going.
Player.
Well, thank you, Orange Team, but I think it's time we hear from the Mario Kart World Knockout Tour Streamer Showdown champion, that is in the Littlewood. Martin, what was the turning point for you? Was it that early exit in race 5?
I think turning point as in, I think I just gave up at that point. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to play for fun. And I think that just kind of calmed any nerves that I had. And then obviously went into the final race being like, oh, this is back on the cards, and then felt immediately sick.
No.
But no, yeah, that was a shocker. I didn't think I was going to be able to claw back from a 23rd. That was one away from last. I can't believe we're here.
So, Martin, which member of Team Orange are you going to be taking to Orlando?
Oh,
I'll be there. I'll be there, brother. I'll be there, brother.
We've been there since. I've been your day one, right?
I've been there.
I watched Screw the Nether 10 years ago.
I'm discuss it with my wife. That's what I'm going to have to do. I have to figure that
You're
one
not
out.
taking her, surely. You're not taking her.
She ain't raced.
She deserves it.
For what?
For raising my children and making me a happy
racing,
man.
she was raising. That's beautiful.
Well, Team Orange, your trophy is on the way. Is there anything else you'd like to leave us with?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ironically, none of us actually played Luigi or Waluigi, I don't think, today.
No, we didn't.
No.
But we played it for them. I want to apologise to my girlfriend, who I can't take to Orlando.
I'm not responsible for the breakup, even if I am.
There it is. There it is.
Thank you to Martin and all of our fabulous racers. We've had a blast and we hope you have too. Of course, a huge thank you to Nintendo for sponsoring today's stream and for creating the bonkers craziness that is this Mario Kart world.
Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us today. If you missed any of the action, we'll be sharing an on-demand version of the proceedings shortly. And keep an eye out for a perfectly packaged highlights bundle on IGN, Nintendo Live, and Eurogamer's channels next week.
Right, yeah, there's not enough Rainbow Road, I don't think, so I'm going to head there now. Jules will meet you there?
All right. Fine. Sure. Why not?